time passes on Gilead Primus. As the guard takes out the train station, securing the manufactorum area where they were mining and shipping areas back to Hive Golgotha, your squad, Marisso, everybody do me a favor and switch your names back to your current guys on Roll20. As you're all sitting around, recovering and, trying to regain yourself after that intense battle, the tech priests and the tech adepts, the mechanicus, they're crawling all over the train, just scouring it, looking it over, spending time getting it up. The estimates were a little bit off, and as the sun slowly begins to set on Gilead Primus, the sky turns a dull brown color. The guard begins making temporary fortifications. Many of them were back at the Good Intentions. However, a detachment has been set out here to man this post along with your squad. Commissar Wayron and Judo are around managing things, preparing to ship off, and you're made aware that in the morning a unit of Imperial Guard will be boarding the train and making the first pass into Hive Golgotha. So with the knowledge that you have your night free, the camp is bustling with guard activity, the train station is secure. What do we want to do?
Sergeant Marisso, if I may, I believe I shall take a trip to the Medicae to see this burn cleared up.
I should accompany you, Carmack. I've been in better shape myself.
Had a blankie stuck in him.
Yeah.
Indeed he did.
It's out of him now.
Alright. So Cormac and Richard, you're going to head over to the Medicae tents. You find many guardsmen sprawled out, recovering from the last battle for the train yard. But you can find accommodation and find a cot to rest on while you wait for assistance.
Alright.
Arnhouse and Ingrid, is there anything else you want to do?
So do we take the train to wherever it was going, or we're still at the train yard?
You're at the train yard.
Okay,
you've been made aware that you're going to be moving out in the morning, which is a couple hours from now.
No, I would just be enjoying my fine Catachan tobacco.
Understandable. Ingrid, anything? Any influence tests anybody wants to make?
Yeah, let's do it. I wanna acquire a. I'll go to the quartermaster.
All right.
If there is like a quartermaster here, wherever they'd be keeping the extra.
Yeah, I mean you can access weaponry if you need to. There's a quartermaster channel.
I wanna request a crack grenade.
Crack grenade. All right, let me pull up.
Or any grenade that they would have that would be attainable.
Yeah, I think we go to weapons. Let me take a look at that.
Whatever like a common grenade is. I'm not trying to get anything super rare.
Mm-hmm. Ranged weapons 218. Did you lie to me? Oh. Grenades. So a frag grenade has a value of 2, and a crack grenade has a value of 4, which is what you're trying to beat for your tests.
Okay, well, I only have one influence technically.
So you can't get a fucking crack grenade. You could go roleplay for it. Maybe go talk to one of the commissars or something. And actually, that reminds me. Go ahead and finish what you're doing, and then I have an idea for after.
Actually, you know what? I'm gonna go seek out Commissar Judo.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna do.
Yeah, I totally forgot.
All right. Arnhouse, as you make your way through the train yard, you're thinking about, that last combat was pretty intense, and you're You might want some better equipment. So you seek out the commissar who mentioned he wanted to talk to you before, Commissar Judo. You find him in a smoke-covered a tent. Inside the tent, as you open up the hatch, just smoke bellows out of it. It's like a chimney pouring out of smoke. And as you look in, you can see Commissar Judo himself, the slightly short, fatter man with a scowl constantly on his face, and he's smoking these kind of strange cigars with two other fellow officers. As you pull open the flap, he looks up and, you know, he doesn't smile, but you can see his eyes glint a bit, and he looks over at the other two and says, "Boys, leave us. I want to talk to this one." And the two
Commissar.
officers stand up and file their way past you. Come in, come in.
I don't salute the officers that pass me.
That's fine.
Yeah.
They don't like looking at you.
Yeah.
You're too jacked
You wanted
for
to
their
see me,
taste.
Commissar?
I did. And he shuffles around for a data slate on the table and shifts through it. Your on house.
Correct.
I saw what you did in that hall, boy. You're a monster with a chain sword.
It was the least I could do for the Emperor.
Yes. What if I told you there was more you could be doing? What if I offered you a chance for even greater strength?
At first you had my attention, now you have my interest.
Good lad, good lad. And he stands up and he pulls out one of those exotic cigars from a case, and he walks over, more like waddles over to you, and he hands it over to you. Here, boy. I know you like to smoke.
It's high quality tobacco.
Yeah,
Is he still like smoking his?
yeah.
I then cut off the tip and light it up and start smoking it.
He nods and you share a moment together smoking, and he turns away from you and paces in his tent. I've got a project going on with the Adeptus Mechanicus on house. We're looking for strong men who be able to take on dangerous processes to gain untold power. You would be a walking machine of death.
I'm listening.
It would be dangerous, I won't lie to you, boy. There are great risks, but if you accept and you allow me to perform my project on you, I promise that you will serve the Emperor in ways that you would never imagine.
I accept.
He gives you one final nod, and as he turns back to you, he lifts up his cigar towards you and says, "You've made the right choice. You and me, on house. We're gonna go far."
I have high hopes.
The camera. Oh, well, I'm sorry. You actually wanted to do something, didn't you?
Yeah. I was gonna try to get a frag grenade.
Alright. So you accepted his proposal. Make a persuasion check and add a +3 to it.
Okay. My persuasion is only 1. All right.
So it'd be 4.
So 4. Let's see here.
uh,
Rough.
well,
I think I'm gonna just save my wrath.
Let me think.
I asked for a crack and I get a frag instead.
Alright, here's what he does, Arnhouse. Because he likes you, and because you just accepted his proposal, he looks around the room and he says, "A crack grenade. Those are rare nowadays. Let me think. And he starts moving around the room, and eventually you see him crack open a little box, and he pulls out old-looking bolt pistol, and he takes a few like looks at it, and then he walks over to you and presses it against your chest suddenly, and he says, "That thing's got one shot in it. There you go."
Thank you. I'll put it to the Emperor's will.
One shot makes all the difference, Arnhouse. Remember that.
All right. So I have a bolt pistol with one shot.
You have a bolt pistol with one shot in it,
All right.
and that's what you got from Commissar Judah.
I'll be handing this to Ingrid.
All right. The camera kind of pans out of that tent. Ingrid, is there anything you want to do?
Well, I'd like to go see if I can reload my melter gun, seeing as I used up some ammo, and it's pretty important.
It is pretty important. It's also extremely difficult to get. So let's take a look. Melta ammo has a value of 2 with a rarity. Yeah, okay, go ahead and make an influence check. Yeah. You gotta roll if you only have 1 dice, you need to get Melta ammo back, you would need to roll a 2. So unfortunately, you ask around at the quartermasters, you try finding like all the weapon caches that have been brought, no Melta ammo anywhere. You're in a
God
desert.
fucking damn it. What kind of guard outfit is this?
One that's stuck in the Imperium Nihilus.
Ah,
Why don't you go ask the Mechanicus why they're not putting out more Melta ammo?
yeah,
Not enough
I might just
toasters.
do that. Is there a Mechanicus contingent?
Oh, yeah, there's a lot of Mechanicus around. Most of them are centered around the train that you're going to be boarding in the morning.
I go find a Mechanicus adept that looks like they're not particularly busy.
That's hard because they're literally swarming around like ants in their excitement to work on this train. But you do spot one who looks like a higher up tech priest, and he's sitting there with multiple data slates in front of him, mechadendrites swirling around him, relaying orders to the different adepts.
I go up to it and I'm like, excuse me, tech priest.
What is it,
Might I have a time? Might I have a moment of your time?
Speak.
Just wondering why we have no melter ammo. I have been to the stores and there does not appear to be any.
Melta ammo is more difficult and more expensive to produce than lasgun ammo.
Yes, but as you may appreciate, this melter gun has been instrumental in the takedown of some high value targets.
What is instrumental to you is insignificant to the Mechanicus and Imperium at large. There is a severe shortage of Melta in the system. You would be wise to search for an alternative method of attack.
Do you have anything you could suggest that has the killing capacity of a melter gun?
The Katakan warrior seems to be close.
I can't just throw him at the enemy.
Why not?
I'm not strong enough.
Understandable. Unfortunately, I do not have Melta ammo to give you. Your best bet would to send a request to Evacris. Speak to your commissar.
Very well, and I grumble off complaining about tin cans.
Meatbag.
Is there any chance that I would like see Ingrid walking through the little makeshift fob?
Sure.
All right, as she's walking with Ingrid,
What's got you down, Cadian or Valhallan?
Fucking tin cans don't have any melter ammo.
I just got this. Maybe you could use it. It's only got one shot, so you have to make it count.
And I
Frickin'
I
bolt
hand out the
pistol?
bolt pistol.
I've got no use for it. I've got no good eyes left after the last Tyranid War.
Fucking hell. Yeah, definitely. Thanks.
Put it to good use.
Absolutely.
All right.
And you can see I'm kind of excited to finally get my hands on on a bolt weapon.
Considering I blew up the last one.
Yeah, I'm assuming you have the best ballistic skill, so I figure you'd be the best one.
I want to be surprised.
Well, I do have 8 dice.
Yeah, that's why I figured. I have 1.
In ballistics? You have a 1 in
Yeah.
ballistics?
Yeah.
Holy shit.
I'm committed to no range options.
Wow, it's really good you didn't get the grenade then, because
Yeah, I know. Well, my idea for a grenade was to have an epic, like, I know I'm gonna die, so I just pull the pin
Oh,
and
true.
charge.
True.
That was the idea for the grenade.
Alright, fair enough. Anybody else? Last takers before we time skips to the morning?
I believe Marisso's a little busy getting a hole closed in his body.
Yeah.
Yeah, same with Cormac. I believe he's getting patched up. I was down to 1 wound, so
I walk into the medic tent.
You guys need any help?
yeah.
No, we're good.
Sir, it is you. I am merely recovering, and Cormac still has the cigar.
Yeah.
That you gave him when we finished. It's half smoked, and it's sticking out of his mouth, but it's not lit yet. And he doesn't have his helmet on right now. Actually, I don't know why I did the voice mod thing.
Make sure you finish that, kid. You don't know if you'll have time for it later.
Right away, sir. I wouldn't dream of missing out on it. And Cormac leans over. Do you have a light, sir? I don't have one.
I'll be right back in
Were
2
you
seconds,
whispering to
guys.
me?
Yeah.
Yeah, I pull up the 40k equivalent of a Zippo and light it for you.
Thank you greatly, sir.
Don't mention it.
You should stick around the Medicaid. They could benefit from your touch, sir. They seem a bit lacking in here. The
That's a
morale
great-
is low, sir.
That's a great idea.
I crack my knuckles. I help in the procedures in the Medicaid tent.
The whole regiment just got a boosted morale due to similar cigar burns on their bodies.
Yeah.
I'm gonna need more cigars.
Oh, great.
Exhausts like his entire box.
Cigars.
We're losing him. More.
Give me
What's
the
that,
Cuban.
guardsman? What's that, guardsman? You've got a headache? Here, hold still.
Oh, great. This is terrific.
Alright, that's it for me.
Hey guys, I have to.
Yeah.
Hey guys, I have to run and do something for 5 minutes, so we're gonna take just a 5-minute break, or you guys can RP among yourselves. I just have to be back in a minute.
Alrighty.
I'm gonna go see if maybe I can't snatch a little bowl of snacks.
Yeah, I might go
Can-
get my energy drink of the morning.
I have my coffee at the ready. What time is it where you're at?
What? Wait, I think we did the Oh, were you talking to me? Wait,
No, I was talking to Ingrid. Because she's in Australia, right?
yeah. I think they're like a day ahead right now. It might be the morning for her.
I think
Because
it's what
Korea, when I was stationed in Korea for a while, and that was a day ahead over there, almost 24 hours. I know Japan is a full 24 hours ahead. I think Australia is right in line with Japan, so maybe like 20 hours or something like that. ahead of us.
Australia's like 16 hours,
Okay.
What time? is in
depending on the
Australia right
part
now?
of America.
You'd be 16 hours ahead of the West Coast, though, right?
I forget which part. Like where I am, we're either, depending on daylight savings, we're either GMT plus 9:30 or plus 10:30.
Yeah.
And yes, I'm in a half-hour time zone.
What's a half-hour time zone?
What's a half-hour time zone? It's where because you know most time zones are an hour apart. Ours
Yes.
is only
Mhm.
half an hour from the next time
Oh,
zone.
Oh, you're on the crunch of the map. You're on the little scrunchy part.
I'm like I'm in South Australia, so it's like the kind of bite out of the bottom of Australia.
Yeah.
The capital city of South Australia, Adelaide, is on the right-hand side of that bite.
from
Okay.
my understanding, Australia is kind of like our version of Catachan.
Yeah, pretty much actually. I would say it's a toss up between like the Congo and the Outback. Like it really is. It's a toss up between the Congo and the Outback. Maybe a bit of both.
Basically, smush. Catachan, Talan,
Armageddon.
and somewhere that's slightly cold. Smush all that together, and you've got Australia.
And then friggin' all the people that come from that country are giants because they're all descendants of prisoners. Big, angry, mean people.
Nope. Not everyone is descendant of a prisoner. My state was never a prison colony.
The only
You're on
fact
the-
I know is like I think the prisons that have like Aboriginals, they have to like feed them kangaroo tails like a certain amount of times per year or whatever.
I
like,
don't know
by-
anything about
by
that.
like culture law or something.
Yeah. I watched some prison
I-
show and they talked about it.
I'm not 100% like I don't know much about the prison like populations, but Aboriginal people here are treated really badly.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yep. That I think that's everywhere for
Yeah, there always has to be a minority like that.
there always is, and that's just the world, unfortunately.
Well, considering it was only last century that we stopped classifying them as fauna.
They were considered foreigners? Wow.
No,
Not
fauna,
foreign,
like fauna.
like basically the
Wildlife.
official government stance
Wait,
was
you
that
said-
they were animals.
What?
Yeah,
I thought
like-
you meant foreigner, a fauna.
No,
Wow.
fauna. Yeah, like
Oh,
flora and
wow.
fauna. Yeah, like
What?
animals.
That's
Yeah, the
horrible.
wildlife. That is rough. That's really
It's
rough.
disgusting. It's
Yeah.
horrendous.
That's rough.
Horrible.
Like our government is at one point a bigoted born again Christian person who was a monk was the indigenous minister.
And he wasn't indigenous at all?
No, he was born in England.
What?
Who was that? Who was that lady here in the U.S. we had do that? She was trying to be a black woman. I can't remember what her name is. She was a
Oh no, he wasn't even
congresswoman.
trying. He wasn't even trying to like fit in with them. He just was the minister.
He's one of the
Because
positions-
obviously, the Conservative Party here, I won't confuse you with their name because it will confuse you.
What is it?
The Liberal Party.
Wow. Politics are
Only
neat.
in Iceland.
But yeah, basically, they had no indigenous people in their party, and so there's, and they don't really care. So
Yeah. That's the world. That is the world. But oh well.
yeah, enough politics, or I will seriously rant.
Yeah. Yeah. Let's steer clear of those waters. Let's talk 40K politics, all right?
Yeah.
So-
the war will be a simpler place. It'll be more like 40K.
Yeah, it's just all humans versus
Yeah.
everything else.
Yeah.
Well, not even all humans in 40k, because there has been and always will be factions of humans who are like, hey, I don't think the Imperium is doing the right thing, and then the Imperium goes,
Yeah.
"Hey, let's have a civil war over this."
Yeah.
All right,
Yeah,
sorry
then,
about
Like-
that.
then
guys.
the siege of Vrax happens.
When the
Like I
guard
said,
going back to
It's the
Vrax.
humans versus everybody else.
Dude,
If
it
you're
would
not
s- it
Imperium,
would
you're not
suck.
human.
It would suck not being a human of power in 40k.
Yeah, it really would. If you're just imagine
Yeah.
being born just to be like a cherub or a
Yeah.
servitor off the
Oh,
bat, just
yeah.
off the
Yeah.
bat, you're a cherub.
You're destined for servitor.
Yep. Like that is the roughest. You are cattle.
Yeah.
Literally, like 40k, there has never been a setting that has described cattle better than 40k,
Yeah.
in my opinion,
Yep.
or chattel at least, not just cattle. The word chattel,
Yeah.
literally, by definition.
You ever lose something?
Instead of the grim dark setting, it's the chattel setting.
Like you ever lose
Of 40K.
something and you
Yeah,
know,
ironically, I
like
think
you see it
most
all the
other
time.
races you'd be better off as in 40k.
Mm-hmm.
All right, guys, I'm sorry about that. I lost something.
As an orc, your life would
I mean,
be
you're equal. It's just how big and tough
Yeah.
you are. You know, it's like
Yeah.
as an orc boy, you're relatively equal to all the other boys.
yeah, and that's the thing. Like orcs think they are the best. Like
Yeah.
it's not like I'm better than this group of orcs. It's like oh,
Yeah,
we're all
yeah.
orcs. You know, I may be a little bit
Yeah.
tougher and stronger than you.
I'm just
I got more
bigger and
teeth.
stronger.
Yeah, I got more teeth, but that's the hierarchy.
We've
You know.
been discussing how politics translate into 40k.
Big
Yep.
stick.
Yeah.
Honestly,
And if you want to be like I would be like one of those like orc, what are they called? The speed freaks. I would
Oh,
be
yeah.
one of those dudes, like in a
Oh, yeah.
in a souped up like Dodge Charger looking fucking death machine, just
Yeah.
wah across every fucking battlefield.
Yeah.
If
Ain't
you
nobody
want to
gonna
be-
take my car. Sorry.
Ain't
you
nobody
want to
gonna
be
take my
the-
truck.
if you want to be like the best living person, like the safest and happiest living person in the 40k galaxy, Tau civilian.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, Tal would be the best.
yeah,
For now.
except
Yeah.
the castration, but you know, the castration will get you. But
Or be an inquisitor. You can do whatever you want.
yeah, then
There's
you get to
much-
choose who the bad guys are.
There's much to investigate on this paradise world. I'll be spending the
Oh.
next few years here.
Oh
We'll
man.
pick up. I'm really sorry about this, guys. Another 5 minutes. I'm really sorry.
No worries.
At 7:45
No worries. Yeah.
exactly, I'll be back and ready to go.
No,
No, it's
All
fine,
good.
man. Well, I officially have friggin' Cormac made on that the Doctors of Doom website now, so that'll be easy.
Yeah,
And we can spend XP like whenever, correct?
So,
like
yeah, all you do is you go back into the edit, and then on the first tab, you give yourself the bonus XP. Where it
Okay,
says,
yeah, because I think-
yeah, you should
I
have
think we're at
30
30.
additional.
Yeah,
you should have,
yeah,
you should
we're
have 30
Yeah, we're-
additional.
yep.
Like I just increased my did it not?
Yeah, because I think I need more.
No,
Hmm.
I did spend it.
Toughness.
I increased my toughness and initiative, so now I have more max wounds, more defense, more resilience.
Yeah, I increased my. Did I forget to? I thought I increased my toughness. What did I increase?
I think we all went toughness. Did we all go
I
toughness?
thought I did toughness.
Yeah, I went toughness and weapon skill.
Oh, you know what? I did my. That's what I did initiative for weapon skill. Yeah, I increased my initiative for more defense and weapon skill because I don't think I could have afforded more.
Yep, there we go.
Given that I don't use melee weapons, I actually have a reasonable weapon skill.
Yeah, it's tied to initiative, I think.
Yeah, I've got like 1 rank in weapon skill. I've got a 4 initiative, so
Oh,
5
wow.
dice.
Nice.
Hmm.
Yeah, I want a little bit more defense, even though it probably won't even.
Yeah, I have a 5 in weapon skill now. I wanted to put some in ballistic skill, but I put too much in toughness, I think. Maybe I'll go back and
Oh,
I
you know
don't
what?
bayonet charge enough. I think-
Yeah, I increased my willpower too for more shock. That's what I did. Initiative and willpower.
Maybe I should. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go back and do that. Give myself a little bit more shock because I went up to 5 toughness, and I still only have 2. Now I'm at 3. Oh, and I can do ballistic skill.
It'll be interesting to see how this session
Nice.
goes.
That actually uses all my XP now. Okay, that is a way better reshuffle. Yeah, I have 7 wounds and 4 shock now. I'm happy with that. 8 resilience. Nice. My weapon skill is 8 now. My ballistic skill is 8. I mean, my weapon skill is 5.
Oh, damn. Medicaid is technically my highest skill. I have 8 if I'm helping a dying Imperium person and 6 without.
Nice. Other than that, I'm pretty baseline right now. My toughness is my highest attribute, being
My
a
guy is
4.
bad at
Everything is pretty much
everything.
3.
Except for healing someone and hitting someone. That's all he's good at.
He's focused.
That's
He's
it.
min maxed.
Yeah, that's all he's good at is hitting and healing. He has no skills whatsoever. I got good athletics. I have 1 point in athletics, but I have 6 for the dice pool since I have 5 strength. Which is funny because technically Ogrins start off with 5 strength, so my guy's as strong as
You are as
strong
strong as
Ogryn.
fucking
Yeah.
Ogre.
Yeah.
That is impressive.
Yeah.
They call you little brother.
Yeah. Yeah. No, they just think I'm an Ogryn. They don't know the
Yeah.
difference. Just a
He's
weird
strong
Ogryn.
but little.
Yeah. You sure is a weird Ogryn.
Why are you so little but so
Yeah.
strong?
Yeah. Yeah. I got 6 athletics that'll probably never come into play though.
Well, you could start like I don't know, fucking high jumping or fucking
Yeah.
leaping and bounding like
Yeah.
crazy. You're as strong as a fucking Ogryn, but the
Yeah.
the size of an average human,
Yeah,
you
true.
can jump quite a few feet.
I made a tier 3 Ogryn just for fun, and like the
Yeah.
archetype you can pick is Bullgrin. And
Yeah.
let me see, do I still have his thing? Because it's pretty ridiculous what it was. I
Those
do
are-
have him.
Those are
So-
like the sergeants of the group, right?
So his resilience is 17.
Yeah. Oh my
And
goodness.
and he has 7 defense.
You have to literally be shooting like that Eldar Wraith
And-
Cannon last night would like barely
and if,
do anything to him.
And if he's in cover, then his defense, because he's a Gilead Gravedigger. So if he's in cover, it's a additional 2 defense. So if I'm in like full cover plus being a Gilead, I believe my resilience, or no, it only does defense.
I thought
so-
of the perfect weapon
yeah.
for him too, being a Gilead Gravedigger. It's a las shovel. So you know how
las
regular
shovel?
shovels, yeah, it's a whole long shovel. You know how the custodies have the las spear.
Yeah.
Well, instead of the las being at the spade end, it would
Yeah.
be at the top end where I guess you could say the top of the shovel handle would be like the last area, so you could like dig and then just turn it and last a couple times and then dig and then last, and then you can use the shovel as like a melee weapon,
Sounds
decapitate
like
shit.
like a Krieg's weapon.
Yeah, if there was Ogryn Kriegsman, that would be the
Yeah.
perfect weapon
I mean,
to give them.
maybe it
Okay.
could be, I don't know.
I'm sorry,
would
guys.
be
I'm back.
Far
Fucking-
superior.
I hate losing stuff. I have something right here. I know it's in my room. I don't know where it is. I've searched for the last 10 minutes, and I know that as soon as I'm done this game, I'm going to find it. Rage.
Floors and drawers, man. Floors and drawers.
Floors and drawers, bro. I don't have any drawers. Just fucking
Also, I whipped up Cormac's sheet, and I think we all just went through we all did some XP spending too. So I know I did.
You should all have
Last
130
session.
experience right now.
Yep.
Correct.
All right,
Yep. I just spent all 30 of that XP efficiently.
sweet. Doesn't make any sense. It's just fucking gone. Just completely just up and vanished for no reason. Like I remember looking at it like earlier today. All right, let's get on with the
Chaos.
session. Rage. Okay. So as you all recover, you wait for the night, and in the morning, your Imperial Guard unit is gathered, and you all board the train. It's a rusted brown piece of old technology, probably been up for at least 1,000 years. You can see that the rail is poorly maintained, and it crosses right across the sea of slime and sewage. It's an unwelcoming look, to be sure. As you all gather on the train, there's about 30 or 40 per car that stretches on for about 20 or 30 cars. Wayrin, he comes up to you, Marisso, and the rest of your squad, and he orders you to join the car that he has been assigned to, which is near the front.
Of course, Commissar.
Now, you remember our mission, right, Marisso?
Indeed, and he lists off the Vox code, and then the message is, "I have the faith."
Very good. Stay with me, and as soon as we cross into the Hive City proper, send that off.
Of course, sir.
All right. It doesn't take long before the train lurches into movement. The train ride itself takes about an hour, and as you cross over the ocean of sewage and slime, it takes about 45 minutes on train. It's fairly uneventful. Most of the guard sits around minding their weaponry or reading over the primer. You can see Wayrin is sitting near the front of the car with his leg crossed over the other, arms crossed, eyes closed, just waiting. After about 45 minutes of this, you eventually make it to the next land. As you look out the right of the car, far off in the distance, you make out the sight of two massive hills that seem to be unnatural compared to the rest of the land. And as you continue riding, it seems that one of these hills, the end of it seems to be some kind of massive skull. It has eye holes, and you realize that's not a hill or a mountain. That's the skeleton of a massive creature, and you recognize there's two of them, just the dead skeletal corpses of these creatures making up a valley.
By the Emperor, what is that?
Fucking nids.
Commissar Wayrin will look up and he says, those are the remains of two massive megafauna that attacked the hive cities back in the days of yore. Now all the wildlife on this planet has been made extinct.
Fucking nids indeed.
A fitting ending to those who defy the Emperor's will.
Poor dumb beasts, I consider them. Next, as you...
I make the sign of the Aquila as we pass it.
As you... Yeah, Ingrid makes the sign of the Aquila as you ride by. About 15 minutes later, you look over and you can see a shadow suddenly passes over the train. And if you look out the window to see why, you suddenly spot the massive orbital plate that hovers over this continent, covering multiple hive cities. It's undescribably huge. It covers the skyline and the horizon. It's just this massive mechanical plate that hovers over the continent, where the nobility and the higher echelons of the planet's populace live, along with the Absolvers chapter's headquarters, their fortress monastery, we could say. As you finally make sight of Hive Golgotha, Commissar Wayron stands up and peers out the window. The train makes a soft left, giving you a good sight of the city. It sits in a barren field. The soil around it is brown and gray and cracking, mostly flat, and you can see that there are many shanty towns forming up outside the hive city. What catches your eye and what Commissar Wayron notices first, however, is that there seem to be multiple plumes of smoke rising from the city itself, mostly on the lower ends, from the underhive sections and the hab blocks surrounding it. As all of you can look out the window and see, explosions are going off in the city. Las fire and bolter explosions, grenades going off, and missiles flying off from turrets. And it seems like the city is attacking itself. You don't see any sign of an outward aggressor. Instead, all you see is a sign of combat in the city. Lights and explosions and smoke. Commissar Wayron seems speechless as he sees this. Eventually, as you look forward, you see the train makes its way past the hive city walls into a section close to the underhive. And as you watch, as you get closer, you see small figures moving around the end of the area that you're in, at the end of the rails. Commissar Wayron begins barking out orders and shouting in what you note to be panic. And then you see that the explosions begin setting off at the end of the rail before the train fully reaches the station. These small figures, these people that you can't quite make out, set off multiple explosions that blow off the rails. And you watch in horror as your train hurtles towards the exploded rail, about to careen off and fly off and crash.
By the Emperor! Protect us!
Have faith, squad. The Emperor is our shield.
Brace yourselves.
You all shout, and Commissar Wayron begins shouting orders, but it's too late. Eventually, the train will fly off the rails, and the last thing that any of you know is the massive sound of crunching metal and the sound of gas igniting into explosions. Everything goes dark for a brief moment. When you come to, all of you could look around and see that you're in the rubble of the smashed train car that you were in. It appears that the train has decoupled and sent the cars flying all over the underhive area that you've careened into. You look around and you can see that you've fallen down into a deep ravine in the underhive. Sewage drips from pipes, and runoff begins coursing down a tunnel. However, as you look, you can see that there are man-made fortifications down here, and there are lights lining the tunnels. As you look further in, there's sound and activity. Above you, the sound of combat goes on throughout the city. You look around and you don't see Commissar Wayron or any other elements of the Imperial Guard.
Rally, squad.
I'm right behind you, sir.
I'm here.
Yeah. Cormac will get up.
As well, pick himself up off the ground and sort of look around.
Somebody make awareness checks. Anybody?
Yeah, I was about to say I'm looking around to see like what I can run to for cover immediately. Awareness is a 2.
Oh.
Hey, I like that. That's a good start.
Yeah, that is good.
Half of it, and we get glory. Somebody want to take charge of being the glory keeper for the?
I got it.
Want to keep the honor system? Okay.
Yeah, we have a channel for it.
Yeah.
I mean, I tend to keep track of it during sessions, so I'm fine with keeping that responsibility.
Sweet, thank you.
Uh,
Okay. Alright, so Richard, as you make that awareness check, you look along the walls, and in the darkness it's hard to make out, but you just can see that there are, graffiti and markings of Underhive gangs all along the walls in bright paint. As you're scanning along the walls, though, one symbol in particular that's kind of hidden among the rest, smaller, is nested between a couple of the low gothic graffiti that you're seeing. And you probably don't recognize what this is, but looking at it gives you a terrible feeling. It makes you sick to your stomach. Just looking at it for long enough makes you dizzy and gives you a headache. And what's worse, if you look away and look back, the symbol will disappear.
oh no.
This happens to every single one of us that spots it. Like we
No,
spot it
just
once.
Richard.
We look away for a
Richard's the only
second.
one that saw it, and as soon as he looks away and tries to look back, it'll disappear on him.
You good, Sarge?
Keep your eyes open. I have a sinking feeling that there are heretics afoot.
Alright.
We shall purge the heretic from this place in the name of the Emperor, sir. I
Indeed.
stand with you.
Somebody check on Ingrid. I haven't heard a thing from her.
Yeah, I'll run over.
I'm
Cormac will run
here,
over.
just lagging a little behind.
I can carry if you'd like.
If
Not
you need,
needed,
I
just-
have free space. I can carry your ammo for you.
As Richard is going to, I assume, where probably
At the bottom left.
at the bottom left here.
Mhm.
So Richard Cormac, move forward to that cover. I want eyes on what we're dealing with here. Arnhouse, tend to Ingrid should you need to. I'm going to
stay
see
in
if I
back.
can't raise the commissar on Vox.
Alright, make a tech check, Richard.
Alrighty, I can do that. I can do that.
Do it.
Damn it.
Richard, you think with a couple more tries, maybe you can reach the commissar, but as you're messing with the knobs, there's a bit of damage to your Voxcaster, and your settings have been put out of place, so when you try to raise him, you just get static.
Damn it. Cormac, do you see anything?
Do I see anything as of yet? Can I, make that check again?
Make a stealth check.
Alrighty. That is 3.
Oh, nice. Alright. Yeah, Cormac, as you're moving forward, you can see around the corner there are 2 combat servitors milling around, and down the hall further there are several underhivers and another combat servitor at the far end with a door. None of them notice you as you crouch forward and hide behind the half cover looking over the edge.
I'll move back some way, about halfway to here.
Sir, it seems there are quite a few combat servitor, and I saw at least a few underhivers. Perhaps rebels, sir? It didn't seem they know we are this way, at least. They didn't notice my position.
Well, let's keep it that way. How many did you count?
I counted exactly 2 combat servitors and maybe 2 to 3 underhivers, sir.
All right. Ingrid,
Yes, sir.
are you on your feet?
I'll be ready.
Very well. Arnhouse, we're going to need that chainsword of yours.
Nice nod.
Cormac will go ahead and move back up to position behind this cover.
Our goal right now is to make our way into the inner city. We will stop occasionally to see if I cannot raise some sort of regiment on the Voxcaster. But with no other orders, our standing orders are to make our way into the inner city and assist the Absolvers. Understood?
Not the Absolvers, the Planetary Defense Force and the Adeptus.
Okay.
Do we know there's Space Marines here or no?
I mean, we heard bolt pistols. Or bolt guns, which is pretty...
Yeah, true.
A large number of them is pretty indicative of Space Marines.
Okay.
Assume anything that is not Space Marine, Imperial Guard, or Adeptus Mechanicus is of heretic or rebel origin. Execute with extreme prejudice. The Emperor protects.
As you say, sir, the Emperor does protect.
What are your
Ready
plans?
Well, let's try.
I'm a
Cormac, were the servitors wielding melee or ranged weapons?
Was I able to discern that in my
They
observation?
seem to have servo arms, and they also have mounted las guns on their shoulders.
At least not the chainsaw kind.
Perhaps a bit of both, sir. I did see mounted las weapons, but they do have servo arms. Are these, squares correct?
No, let me fix that. No, they're correct.
So, this pathway that I have, this sight line that I have, I can see this one, or are these? These aren't full cover.
They're
right
half
here.
covers. Yeah, you can
These
see
right here.
You can see this one clearly, and you can see part of this one.
Let's see. I gotta zoom out a bit. There we go. What's the range?
How much
on
ammo you
that?
got for that Melta,
24.
Ingrid?
A little down, but should be enough.
You should have 2 left, right?
Yeah, I've got 2 reloads left.
how many times can you shoot?
Reloads are kind of across all guns, but
Kind of a what?
so the way I read it was reloads. It doesn't matter which gun you're using. Like you can have multiple guns. You still
No, it
use this-
does. Melta ammo is different than las ammo.
Okay.
Yeah.
And does it only use a reload if you run out of ammo with the one?
Also salvo attacks.
Okay.
So complications and ammo attacks is what I call them, salvo attacks.
Okay.
Okay, so this one right here, is I can see him clearly, and he's within short range. So I think I'm going to rapid fire on him,
All right.
and yeah, I'm gonna stay behind this cover I am at, and I'm going to rapid fire at him. So, or I could do a aim, or no, a rapid fire. Yeah, rapid fire.
No, you could aim.
What's the difference? The aim, it says rapid fire gives me plus X additional or extra dice. at
Equal to the salvo of your weapon.
which is 2.
However, it consumes an ammo versus aim, which would give you a +1 and not consume ammo.
I think right now I'm gonna kick it off with the ammo consumption. So, yeah, I'm gonna open up with just a rapid fire on this one right here, and
What are you consuming ammo with?
my last gun.
Rapid fire is a weapon trait. Are you talking about multi-attack?
I thought if I was to, it uses salvo that uses an
Mhm.
ammo.
Rapid fire is not a salvo.
Oh, that would be That specific salvo attack
Oh,
is full
is
auto.
a freebie? Is a
No,
okay,
full
okay.
auto is what you're talking about.
Okay.
And then rapid fire is you gain bonus ED if you're in short range.
That's what I was trying to do. Rapid fire.
Yeah,
Because
that
I'm at
triggers
short range.
automatically. You would
Oh,
want to do
okay.
something like aim, and then rapid fire triggers automatically.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I'm just gonna aim a shot on this guy then, and then that will give me 3 extra dice for the damage, or for the
one
attack
extra
roll.
die for the damage, 1 extra die for attack roll.
Okay, cool.
And then another extra ED for rapid fire, right?
He's not using
Oh.
rapid fire. Rapid
Okay.
or
So,
1 ED for rapid fire. Full auto is
So
you
you're-
gain 2 bonus dice, or
Alright, so
basically equal to the salvo.
Oh shit. Alright. Okay.
Yeah, well, I'm just aiming a shot just to make it easier. I'm just aiming a shot
Alright,
at
So
so
this
that's
your
guy,
ballistic
plus 1
plus one.
die to the attack roll.
and then it'll automatically count as rapid fire,
Yeah.
though.
If you're
Uh-huh.
within range.
So you would
With
roll
short range. Yep.
2 ED.
Okay.
What's their defense?
It's,
Yeah. How many can I shift? Shit, I rolled that already.
Their
How many can I
defense
shift?
is 1.
Oh, so I can shift 4 of those? No, you can only
You
shift
could only
6,
shift
right?
one.
Or 1? Okay. So, yeah, I'll just roll 1 more. Fuck.
So no extra damage.
Nope. But I do 7.
Alright, so they have a resilience of 7. So as you poke your head around, fire off a shot off at these combat servitors. Unfortunately, your las gun hits him square in the chest armor, and it dissipates off. And since he has no shock, I think he's fine. He's going to let off a loud klaxon warning, and strangely enough, you hear the sound of other combat going on further down the hall. Like around the corner where these servitors are, further down that way, you hear the sound of las gun and auto gun fire going off.
Sir, around the corner it seems our allies might be fighting them as well. We can initiate a pincer maneuver if we move quick enough.
Indeed. Ingrid, move forward, clear that hallway. Arnhouse, do what you do best.
Alright, so this combat server, he's gonna round the corner after you shoot at his friend, and as he rounds the corner, he has a massive klaxon sound ringing out from his speakers. His las gun shoulder, his shoulder las gun whips around and tries to shoot at your area, but you watch sparks actually fly up from the mounted las gun as it malfunctions. That's my turn.
You have betrayed the Emperor, and he will take the blessings of those machines from you.
Who's next?
Um,
You want to go next?
yeah, I'll go. So I can get a shot off on this guy before Arnhouse goes all blender on him.
I'll need a
Quick,
turn to get
get
there
some
anyways.
kills before he steals them all.
Yeah.
Go right on ahead.
I don't want to block off, but how far can I move?
You can use a simple action to run for 12. Or, double your speed, which I think should be 12.
No guts, no glory, right? I'm in melter range. So I melted that guy
And you can add 2
in
ED.
front of me. His
Straight you do.
He's dead.
His defense is 1, right?
His defense is dead because he's dead. Yeah, he has no chance. So
I
as you
believe
spray
we
Melta-
have killed the DM.
Yeah, he's muted right now, but the defense
sorry,
was
sorry,
one.
Taking a
sorry.
shit too.
Sorry, I didn't know I was muted. Yeah, he's dead as shit. There's no rolling for that. He's dead.
No, I just want to know.
If you want to know, go ahead, but it doesn't matter because he's dead.
So that's 4 ED.
Yeah, he's super dead. As you run up past Cormac and just blast him with the Melta, this servitor gets dunked in flames and basically just disappears into slag.
That's 19 damage with minus 4 AP.
Fantabulous. So this combat servitor, I guess, is gonna move into his own cover and shoot at you. Oh my fucking god, really?
No, he doesn't.
Yeah, no, he doesn't. Let me pull up the complications table, which is 192. It's a all right, 25. Again, like these servitors suck ass. Every time they try to shoot at you, their las guns on their shoulders malfunction. They both lose their las cannons their las guns without even shooting them. Pathetic.
They've abandoned the Emperor, and the Emperor has abandoned them. We must take the fight to them. Now is our time.
Our faith is our shield. Arnhouse, do what you do best.
Is it our turn?
Yeah.
All right. Well, I can only. I'm gonna use just sprint to get to here.
Okay. That's your
And
turn.
That's all I can do. I can't reach in this turn.
All right. This lad is 2, 4, 6, 8. He's gonna run up to this half cover here, and he's gonna pull up his auto gun and God, both of you are terrifying. Ingrid, you're 1. All right. So as he runs forward, hits the half cover, he fires a couple of shots of auto gun at you,
I stare at
Arnhouse,
him.
but you just stand there and stare at him as he misses the entire time.
Panics.
My turn. Who's up?
Is that's top of the round or no?
Richard needs to go.
Yeah, Richard hasn't went yet.
Yeah, there he is.
Yeah, sorry. Move up to that point, because just shit. Yeah. Move up to that point with lasgun at the ready, and he's gonna get around to the face, hopefully.
Oh.
Damn, I like that.
There it is.
For the Emperor. Crit.
Ugh.
So I can shift 3 of those, correct?
2, 4, 6, 8. Yeah, you can shift. Yeah, 3.
Which gives me a total pool of 580 for 9 damage.
9 damage. All right. I need to keep my ruin. So yeah, all right, Richard, you get to run up, and as you do so, you fire a couple of shots off at this guy. As he's shooting off at Arnhouse, you just step right in the middle of your squad, and 2 shots, pop, pop, and drop him, and he just drops dead. And that is me
top of the
finishing
round.
up my round. So 2, 4, 6. This one's gonna move here. Probably fire off at you, Richard.
Yep. I knew what I was getting into.
It's not gonna hit you though. 2, 4, 6. What's the range? 20. That's for an auto gun, I believe that's just out of range. I believe it's 18.
Let me double check for you real quick. So I've already got the book open.
But either way, these guys are gonna move into their half covers up here and prepare to meet you. The two servitors are gonna stand at attention here. Again, you hear the sound of combat and screaming and mechanics down to the right. However, make awareness checks. Whoever wants to.
That is just
An
auto
auto
gun.
gun?
Medium
Or an
range
auto
is
pistol?
24.
Medium range is 24.
For an auto gun, auto pistol, long range is 18.
Alright. Well, alright then, Arn House, I'm gonna shoot at you one more time.
Nope.
What do you mean, nope? Isn't your defense?
Two doesn't. No, it's 3 now. I increased it.
Oh, okay. Cool. So again, you're just standing out in the open, but nobody can hit you. Great.
And I rolled in awareness when you requested one. I got a 2 for it.
Ingrid, is that yours? Awareness?
That's my awareness. We get a glory.
Alright.
Nice.
Ingrid, as you're fighting, you hear the sound of combat and everything else going down the hall, but something stands out to you. There's one sound in particular that, you know, is barely it's almost like inaudible, but you can hear it just out of the corner of your ears. It's some kind of scream, some kind of tortured pain scream that just rings out amid the combat, and amidst it you can hear the sound of something banging against metal, loud and piercing, rhythmically, bang, 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 along with the scream.
Squad, I have a bad feeling about this. I hear screams on the wind, and sounds as if some kind of ritual is being performed.
Top of the round.
Question. For multi-attack, I know I declare it beforehand, but for these two, would I be able to attack one, move the square over, then attack the other?
As long as you have movement to use.
I would. So I would run. I would be using the run one. So that'd be 2, 4, 6, 8, and then 10. So I have 12 total.
Alright.
Alright, so run to him first, and then multi-attack.
So the DN for all of these is going to be 3.
Alrighty. 1, 2. I can shift 1 for more damage. Do I roll damage or oh no, I rolled damage because I looked into it. I roll the damage I do. I think counts for each one, but I have to roll individual hits. I think that's how it works.
Yeah, we'll go with that.
Alrighty. So I'm getting 1 ED then for this one. So I'm used to the Space Marine boy. Okay, so it's 5 ED for this one.
Are you sure you don't roll ED separately for each of them?
I can if you want. I'm not
Yeah,
sure.
let's do that.
So the first one is 13 damage.
Dead.
And then I believe I roll an additional attack for each one too.
Why?
I thought I read dual wield and it says you do you want me to look up real quick just to make sure?
Yeah, we need to figure that out.
Yeah, I believe I roll damage once, but the attacks individually. I
133.
believe.
When you wield one weapon in each hand.
Multi-attack.
Oh, what page is that on?
Does it tell me on the quick sheet? Does not tell me. Oh, it says here it's roll once, but that's just the quick sheet. It's multi-attack is it's a combat action.
Yeah.
So under the combat section.
Multi-attack is page 187. When you multi-attack with a melee weapon, you must move into engagement with all targets. You provoke reflexive attack action if you leave. You cannot reach a target, blah, 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 blah. Thrown weapons. Each attack of your multi-attack must use the same attack or the same weapon, and you cannot shift as part of a multi-attack. Roll damage once and apply the results to every target hit.
Okay, so my damage. Okay, so I couldn't shift that one. So I mean, I would. However you want to do that.
You you roll
so
a hit
damage
each of
is
them,
once.
and then
Okay.
you roll damage once.
All right, so I'm just rolling to hit this guy then. Ooh, crit.
Yeah, he's not gonna make it either.
So I imagine I charge off and do this right after Ingrid or whoever has talked about this screaming. And I'm like,
Screams the songs of my homeland.
as I run in and just mow these two down.
Oh yeah. And as you do so, you finally round the corner and you look in. You can see that there are multiple underhivers fortified in a position with makeshift defenses. But you can see on the right side that they're actually engaged with men wearing these seemingly leather bags over their heads, firing las guns into their defenses. Like, they barely even notice you for a second while you're cutting down their servitors, but then they round the corner and start yelling in low Gothic about you.
Ruh-roh.
Oh no! Oh god! Oh god!
Hold on.
Those are plague cultists. God damn it!
Could I technically use my last 2 meters of movement to get behind cover?
You have 2 meters left.
Yeah, I have 2 meters left exactly.
Then I guess
Shit,
you
I
could
just
move like right
didn't
here,
notice
but
that
you'd
as well.
be still open to these guys.
Well, are like everyone in that room turning to look at me?
No, mostly like these three.
Cause I'm
Here's-
am I? Yeah. Huh?
Here's a question. If I was to run out there, would I be able to? Let's see. Yeah, I would be able to get up here to this square,
Oh shit!
and that'd be technically in a little bit of cover.
I just
would I
realized
be
where that
able
thing I lost was. I'm so sorry, Ellis. I'll be back in literally 1 second because I know where it is now. I'm a fucking idiot. Hey guys, call me an
okay.
idiot.
You're dumb.
We fucked up.
I'd rather
Oh.
take shots from 2 than shots from 3.
Yeah. Do you think I'd be able to, if I
back.
was to run up here, like grab you and put you or pull him into cover?
I'm gonna move to here. I'd rather take my
okay.
chance with those
Yeah, to
ones.
answer your question,
okay. I
as
didn't know
long
you
as it's
could.
consensual, I'll allow that kind of thing.
Okay. Yeah. If
I'm
I was
still
to
moving
like,
there.
Hey guys, we
Okay.
fucked up.
Why?
yeah.
Why?
The hivers aren't our enemy.
That did cross my mind.
It's the fucking Nurgle cultists attacking the hivers.
Did the chaos symbol, tip
Oh.
you off? Yeah, isn't that funny? You thought you'd be fighting the underhivers? No, the underhivers are just,
Oh.
collateral.
That's true. We did just kill the servitor without
Does,
any.
does, does Arnhouse say anything about this?
Yes. There's bloody cultist. And then.
Cormac.
I screamed
Divert
down the
attention
hallway
to
to
the
this.
heretics.
I screamed down the.
I'm like, wait a minute. Whose side are you on?
Make a persuasion check.
Fuck.
Could I do? No, I can't do intimidation. Okay, I'll do persuasion. Oh, crit! Oh my gosh.
Nice. That's
Okay.
nice. Excellent.
Who are you yelling that at?
The human one,
Yeah,
not the
okay.
servitor.
So as you round the corner and take cover, he's like confused because you're taking cover like in his flank. And as he raises his autogun to gun you down, you turn and you're like, "Hey, whose side are you on?" And he just stops and he's like, let me.
Whose side are you on?
We're the good guys.
Bullshit! You killed my servitors!
We'll repay you for them. It was a misunderstanding.
Bloody hell! There's cultists down here!
I'll pay you with the blood of the cultist.
Alright, fuck! And
Can you communicate to your allies and spread the message that we're friendly?
No, but just give me a minute.
All right, I shout back to the rest of the squad.
Apparently, these guys are friendlies.
Understood, sir.
Cormac, support the Hivers. Ingrid, heretics must be burnt.
Understood, sir. Moving into position. And I'll go ahead and go next if you don't mind, Ingrid.
Yeah, good, great.
And I'll move into cover right here. And actually, I can move triple my distance with the sprint action, correct?
Yeah.
Yes.
And that takes your full turn.
Yeah, as a full turn, I'm going to move I'm gonna move right here. And I'm gonna say over to this cultist, I'm here to support you. That was a misunderstanding earlier. Focus attention on that cultist. He must die for the Emperor.
Well, I'm just glad that you didn't kill anyone yet.
Yes, of course.
Oh shit!
It's as you say.
Is that Jimmy out there?
It seems the cultist rounds made it back there. Focus your fight forward. For the Emperor. Do not falter.
Yeah, for the Emperor.
That explains why the servitors couldn't shoot us earlier.
How fucking dare you? Oh, and then like, oh, never mind. The Underhivers are the enemies too. Not religious enough.
Oh no.
So anyway, that was Cormac's turn.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh shit, you're right up there. All right, so as you run up, one of the other hivers, he turns
Yeah,
to you.
this is the guy I was talking to the whole time.
Oh, sorry. Oh, what are you, Imperial Guard PDF?
I am one of the Cadian White Shields. Don't worry, we're here to reinforce. That cultist must die.
What the
We can
fuck
solve.
is a Cadian Light Shield?
We're the reinforcements. We can solve hive politics later.
Oh, fuck it.
And yeah, as your squad, manages to convince these Underhivers that the cultists are a bigger threat. Cormac, make one more awareness check for me. All right.
He's deafened by the chanting.
So Ingrid, in the background, while you're way back there, you still hear every now and then the screaming and the sound of metal banging. But Cormac, you're too engulfed in the sound of combat. You can hear the footsteps to your south. It sounds like cultists are moving in. Meanwhile, Richard, you traitor, you motherfucker. What are you doing
I was
over
about
there,
to
bro?
say, what the fuck am I doing over there?
The fuck
Yeah,
outta here,
that's
bro.
what I was just looking. I was like,
I think I might have dropped something like incorrectly.
Oh, it's probably from the last map or something.
But anyway, that's Cormac's turn. The cultists are going to go ahead and engage these fuckers in combat. This guy up here taking point, he's going to shoot at this guy who's in open cover. It's going to do 8 points of damage to him, minus 4, shifted to 1 point of wound. Or 4 points of wound. So as this guy's standing in cover, you see the cultists and the Underhivers are engaging in an underground battle. Back to you. I believe it's Richard or Ingrid.
Ingrid, you want to go next?
Yep, they need to die.
What direction is the chanting coming from? Like, is it from like the cultist over here?
For Ingrid's information, it's coming from up north. None of you hear it.
That way?
Yeah, none of you hear it. The sound
Okay.
of combat and the heck, like the
Gotcha.
other bullshit's just going crazy. This is going to be a
What's sprint?
triple movement.
3 times movement.
Yeah, it's your whole turn too.
So if your speed 6, 6, 12, 18.
I'm gonna get up to here and crouch behind Cormac.
All right, that's your turn. As Ingrid runs past the smoking servitor that she just wrecked, runs past Arnhouse and crouches behind Cormac. You can peer down the hallway and you can see the Underhiver exchanging rounds with the cultists.
From behind Cormac, I say to him, the sounds, the ritual that I heard, I believe it is. I really don't want to know. This is something way out of my league. It's coming from the north.
Ritual is the wrong word. It sounds like torture.
Well, the way you were saying banging,
Mhm.
rhythmic banging.
Yeah, understandable. I can see your point. So,
As you say, I shall be wary of that area. Watch it. I shall move to this position next.
who's next?
It would be one of your turns.
Oh, I think it's Richard actually. Oh, yeah, it is my turn. So this guy who just got shot is gonna return fire at the cultist. He's got a 6. Nice, man. You could probably shift one of those. Get 2. Damn, son.
Nice.
All right. So 7.
He's taking one of those fuckers out with him.
7 reduced by 4. 3. I'm gonna roll this guy's determination for him. It's 1 point. So 3 and fuck. There we go. I think it's that actually. Yep. So they're engaging, fighting each other. Richard, you're up.
Richard is going to move forward into this position, get a feel for the hell's going on around him, as he's going to crouch down and start fiddling with the Voxcaster again. Their tech chest check here.
Tech.
Yep, tech check.
Tech that. Tech.
3.
What were you trying to do?
He's trying to reach Commissar Wayrun.
Oh, yeah. 3 is what you needed. So as you kneel down, and this time as you mess with the Vox, you hear the sound of static, and then suddenly you hear the sound of Commissar Wayrun coming through.
Commissar Wayrun, this is Mauricio.
Marissa, is that you? Come in.
Yes, Commissar.
What is your status?
We are currently engaged with heretics, with an Underhive gang.
Confirmed. We have also engaged with heretics. Have you sent the message yet?
I can send it now, sir.
Send it as soon as you are able.
Yes, sir.
Good luck. Make your way into the city and try to regroup with Imperial Guard elements.
Of course, sir. Will do.
Wayrun out.
May the God Emperor protect you.
The Vox goes silent.
Richard will then set the Vox to the setting that Wayrun gave him and just transmit. I have the faith.
You say this loudly and clearly into the Voxcaster, Richard, and for a good amount of time, you don't hear anything. You're not sure that anybody heard it. You don't hear static or anything. There's the typical Vox static. And then suddenly you hear a voice on the other end.
Faith confirmed. Parting the seas.
And that's all you get.
All right. Well, mission accomplished. Time to purge some heretics.
All right, that's your turn.
Yep.
So I'm not gonna roll for every single enemy that's fighting each other. I'm basically just gonna take a look and gauge battle damage as we go, just for expedience sake. So at the end of the round, more cultists begin pouring around the corner. These cultists return fire at these two back here. So as the cultists are fighting each other, this guy will probably take like, a wound back here, a couple points of shock, maybe, 2 wounds back here. This guy might take something similar. Perfect. As those two lines engage each other in combat, at the top of the round, I'm going to... Alright, here's what I'm going to do. As you guys are fighting, you're watching the Underhivers go at it with the cultists. Suddenly, up north, you hear the sound of the screams, all of you now. It's so loud that everyone in the tunnel stops. And then suddenly, you see the metal bars of the door at the far end begin denting and bending. Bang, bang, smash, crash. And suddenly, this huge hulking abomination of a monster comes out of the door. A massive whirling just abomination of flesh that shifts and mutates. Tentacles with spears on the end of them whip around, recoiling back into the body, where a huge mouth fills up most of its chest cavity. It doesn't have any clear eyes, but it seems to sniff and hear around the area while it screams in agony and pain, smashing up against the wall. The Underhivers scream in terror. The cultists begin to cheer. Top of the round.
Cormac's eyes go wide.
What's going on in there?
I've never seen anything like this, sir. This is unnatural, sir.
What do you see?
It's unexplainable, sir. I'm not sure if we should be here, sir. By the Emperor, you are natural and you need to die! And Cormac's gonna do his best to just, keep the faith and,
Fire at this thing. I'm just gonna fucking unload on it. How close is it? Yeah, it's within short range. So I'm going to actually rapid fire so I can declare that and actually use the 2 extra dice, correct?
Yep.
Alright, yeah, I'm going to declare. I'm just gonna fucking unload on this thing. And that's extra dice just on the damage, correct?
That is for actually the hit roll.
Rapid fire isn't. I thought it was ED for being in close range. And then.
Or no, he's declaring full auto, I believe.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm trying to do the most damage I can. So what's gonna yield me the most damage?
Full auto is
believe you can
bonus
add
dice
your-
to the
yeah,
attack test.
You add your salvo to your bonus dice when you do that.
Okay.
So I believe it's
Okay.
salvo 1 for a las gun.
2.
Okay, so you add 2 bonus dice when you take that.
And that's only to the damage roll, though, right? I'm
The
not.
To the attack test.
What?
You empty
Oh.
your entire
Full
clip
auto.
firing at a single target. You can make a full auto ranged attack to gain a number of bonus dice to the attack test equal to the weapon's salvo.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. Then yes.
Okay.
So you
so I'll
take
have a
that
10.
to ensure that you hit,
Okay. Yeah.
and maybe
Hopefully
shift more
that
dice or
hits.
something.
Hopefully that hits. I rolled 8.
You rolled an 8. Yeah, that definitely hits. It has a defense of 3, so you can shift. You could shift that 1. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So I'll shift that 1, and that should give me 2. And I'm going to.
And then we do have
use-
max glory at the moment.
Yeah, I'm going to use 3. Can I use 3?
Yeah, that's fine.
All right. Or actually, you know what? I'm gonna use 2 because I think Ingrid should use the rest.
And just melt the fucking thing.
Yeah. Fuck. I did no damage. Good thing I only used. Wait, I was supposed to roll 1 more.
No, the glory to dice, the glory to damage
Oh,
goes
yeah,
straight
yeah.
to damage. So it's gonna be 8
Okay.
or 9.
Yep.
9.
Yep. 8, 9. Yep.
All right. I'm gonna spend ruin. and it's shift 6.
Ah, you abomination, you heretic. You don't deserve to breathe this recycled air.
So that's 5 points, right? When I roll that, it's not 6s.
Yep.
Okay. So you said how much damage?
9.
9.
9. Reduced by 7 is 2, and I roll my ruin. So he shrugs it off, Cormac.
Yeah,
have
I have
shock?
movement.
He doesn't, but it says clearly he has spend 1 ruin to roll 66 determination. So I'm
Oh, no, I was
assuming
just
that
wondering
he
if he
just
had shock or not.
he just takes it, you know?
Oh yeah, yeah. No, I just want to know if he actually.
He's
had
a
shock or
fucking
not.
berserk monster.
I have movement, but fuck. Huh. I don't want to leave Ingrid out there alone. So for Ingrid's sake, I shall stand my ground.
All right. I'm gonna go ahead and move the. Ingrid. Ingrid's gonna kill me if I move this thing right up there.
Is it Wrath the still initiative?
Glory.
It's glory.
Never mind.
Yeah, I only used 2, so we. I
We
don't
do
know
have
how
4
many we
glory
have.
at our disposal, if you would
Okay.
like to steal.
Yes, I am going to steal.
Alright.
The warp stone goes back into the cage. Stay back.
So are you staying there, Cormac?
Yeah, if you move here, you should be within.
No. Oh,
You
Hey,
no, because
yep.
you'd be exposed
Yep.
to these guys.
Eh, true then.
still would be somewhat in cover from, like, it'd go across cover. Would that count?
You
no,
would
I
still be 8 if you move just
I
up
play
ahead
on
here.
XCOM rules, so if you're sitting right here, then you are being flanked by this guy right here. You have to be like in a corner cover facing that guy.
Okay.
Yeah, it's still 8 if you're
Oh, that's
standing
still
right here.
okay.
Don't move.
Okay. Yeah. Cool. So I seize and move up here, and I
Wait,
can't aim if I move at all, can I?
No, you can't.
You can just shoot from where you were. I would just aim from where you were.
Will
Would've
that
been-
still be short
It would be
range for the
10.
melter?
Oh,
No, so
Yeah.
never mind.
she needs to be within 8.
Yeah, I want to be within melter range.
Yeah, that's the thing.
I have ruin.
Yeah.
I'm spending determination on this
No,
fucking
don't
melter roll.
don't worry about aiming. Just hit it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Put a hole in it, please. At least
I
one.
want this thing to live.
That's all we ask. Just one.
TP.
And I'm gonna spend my wrath. I'm gonna spend 1 wrath.
To do what?
Roll another 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 dice.
So that's 6, but no.
For total
Does
is
that
6.
1 count?
I think its defense was 3, so
Nah,
that I believe you hit it.
you did hit it.
We've killed the DM again.
Oh,
Oh, he's muted.
God, I'm so sorry. I'm trying not to. I'm trying not to have a hamster panic attack because that's what I'm having when Ingrid charges me with a melta-gun.
So
great.
that
I just
one
noticed we got
that
more down
doesn't
here.
count as a fumble.
No,
does
it
it?
doesn't. If you're gonna spend
So,
wrath on something like that, I'm not gonna punish you, except if you're Arn House.
We have a full 3 glory for you to boost up your damage. Feel free to
Yeah.
use all of it.
So that's 6. I've hit it, but I can't shift anything. So I'm going to use 3 glory for damage.
Yeah.
Oh, why did I do that?
Oh.
Sorry. ignore
22
that.
damage.
I thought
like
that was
that.
the damage. Yeah, I thought that was the damage for a second.
I'm ready for you, Ingrid. I'm gonna reduce 3 damage from it. Come on.
So that's still.
Well, it's a brutal
19
weapon, so that should be 2.
Nah, 1 and.
It's already doing it for a brutal
Yeah.
roll. So
1 and
19?
2 is still nothing. 3 and 4 is 1, and 5
Yeah.
and 6 is 2.
Alright.
So no damage.
Um,
Oh, 19.
So that's still 19 damage minus 4 AP.
Fuck. Fuck you. Fuck the AP. Alright, so... Alright. 19 minus 3, 16. Minus... Fuck! No! I wanted that! I wanted to use that!
I understand that you wanted to use it,
dead?
but Richard just went, Ingrid, you see that monstrosity? I don't want to.
Gito Dorito. Your foe is Delito.
You see that monstrosity? I don't want to.
As you...
Thank the Emperor for you, Valhallen. I thought I was in it for sure.
Cormac, as you watch, Ingrid runs forward and melts the massive warp spawn to death. It slams its tentacles, and you hear actually the Underhivers begin cheering. They begin cheering Ingrid for saving all of their lives. Wow. Fuck. Alright. Who's next?
Yes. No
Uh,
big false enemy.
My
for
disappointment
you.
is immeasurable and my day is ruined.
Don't you love
I
that?
believe you would finally get a go.
Oh, it is my turn?
Before you get to annihilate us, you got annihilated.
I mean, we do have no glory at the moment, but
We do have no glory and are
Mhm.
fighting 6
Oh, I'm
dudes.
not done with you. I'm not done with you. I'm just saying that I wanted that spawn to live. But okay. 2, 4, 6. This guy comes up to you and he's like,
Bloody hell, mate, you're massive.
And look at him.
What do you eat?
Fucking nids.
Fucking nids.
What the fuck is a nid?
chumps for breakfast.
2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. These guys are going to engage in combat. This guy's going to get dropped. I don't know why I deleted him. I do things. Oh, he's dead. Same goes for this lad.
I
but
asked
we're
the
gonna
people that went to
stay.
me, he's like,
Is that door secure behind you?
The people behind you. So these guys.
the ones who came up, yeah, I'm asking if that door they just left is secured.
Yeah, that's the way we came in from.
What else is over there? Did you see any more?
No, that way's secure. Tunnel snakes for life.
Okay, good.
Alright. We're gonna go ahead and call this top of the round now. Who's up?
I didn't get to go
Oh.
last round.
Yeah.
so
Sorry. Go ahead.
Richard and I didn't get to go.
I'm
bad.
just gonna
Yeah,
be moving though. I'm gonna be going 2, 4, 6,
Full speed.
8, 10. I'm just gonna get into here.
Life in the fast lane.
That's it for me.
Alright. Richard, go ahead and move.
As Richard is just... I think I can make it to there. Oh yeah, I can.
We
Richard...
established it's the same split as before.
Hey,
Well,
if it ain't broke, don't fix it.
So it begins.
As he's gonna go ahead and go around the corner and pop a shot off.
I see the confined corridor to the south and begin to drool.
closed spaces.
Glory
Bloody
awaits.
bastards.
Memories of the
flank.
last
Yeah.
encounter.
Glory awaits me.
He's
And
too
then
visible. He needs to cover himself in blood.
Bloody hell, she just took out that giant monstrosity! What a fucking hero!
And then... Okay, so that's gonna be... total of 9 damage on... that poor fucker.
Kill it.
Total of 9. I'm not spending ruin for him. Saving it for future events. So as you come up around the corner on him, he's like focused on the combat servitor in front of him, so he barely even noticed you round the corner and blast his head off with a las gun. And I believe now we are finally at the top of the round again. So who wants to go?
Yes.
I don't know.
Someone else
Maybe
can go in
Richard.
groups,
Yeah,
like-
maybe Richard can take out this guy, and then we won't have to split.
Shovel charge!
No.
Shovel charge!
It's been a while. You just hear shovel charge from around the corner. That's all this guy hears.
Godspeed.
As,
Godspeed.
Don't shovel me.
Richard,
Bro, don't shovel me.
Richard slings the las rifle onto
I'm saluting
onto
him
his
as he does
back,
this.
pulls the shovel out for the Emperor.
And standing at salute.
Charge! Shovel charge!
Bro, wait, no, please don't shovel me. Wait.
It's going right in between your eyes.
I am not dirt. Do not dig
It
me.
is.
I dig this.
Uh,
man. Human trench.
indeed, those are the best kind.
Human trend.
That's gonna be 6 damage. Wait.
Only 6?
7 damage.
7. Alright.
Yes.
Reduce that so he takes 3 points of damage, so he's dropped to 2, but he's still up.
Multi-attack. Take him out. Do it.
No, it's too late.
Just so you
I
know,
already
Red,
declared the
you
charge.
can't multi-attack the same person. I read that in the rules.
Oh, so multi-attack accounts for
It
multiple opponents.
Has to be 2 different people.
Oh,
I think
okay.
there's
There's-
a talent that lets you attack the same person twice.
Arnhouse! There's a closed hallway with more heretics this way.
You read my mind.
Alright. So this one's going to whip out a knife of his own. Actually, he has an auto pistol. So I'm going to do something. I'm going to shoot you in melee with a pistol. He has a ballistic
Fantastic.
skill of... He only has a ballistic skill of 3? You gotta be fucking
I think it's
kidding
one
me. Never
harder
mind.
to hit him in melee.
Yeah, no, I'm not gonna do that. It's actually a plus 2 DN firing a pistol in melee.
Oh,
So-
plus 2, damn.
He has a weapon skill of 5, so I'm gonna use that. Damn, son.
Hmm.
I don't like
yeah.
that.
I'm gonna shift that.
That
And-
shovel have parry, perhaps?
He has an ED.
I
of
wish.
3. Damn, son.
Oh.
Holy shit. So you're gonna take 4 plus 4, 8 points of damage as he whips out his knife and tries to jab it into your neck. You
I thought it was auto
pull up
pistol.
your-
Auto pistol.
What?
I thought you were using auto pistol.
I was, but then I
Oh.
realized he sucks with it, so he whips out his knife instead and stabbed him.
And, Marisso goes, I don't think so, heretic.
Yeah,
As shrugs off all of it.
sweet. So yeah, so he whips out his knife and tries to stab you, but you're clearly the superior fighter here. You're better equipped as well. Most of these
Prepare to
cultists-
repent, and perhaps you will see the Emperor's light in death.
These cultists are running 2 different sets of equipment. One set is an auto pistol and a knife. The other set is the auto gun. So that was my turn. Who's up?
I'm sprinting to get beside him. That was a sprint, though, so that's all I can do.
All right.
Uh,
With that, you both are kind of chilling in full cover. Not really convenient targets. Well, this lad, what's the distance? What's the distance here? 28, too far. Alright. Can't do much, can't do much. Man, I wish that warp spawn had lasted longer.
Fuck that warp spawn.
I'm glad it didn't.
Alright. I'm gonna pass. Who's next?
Ingrid, do you have a plan?
I am like just kind of stunned by
Me too.
what just happened.
I don't think that I ran in there and didn't even happen to look up there to see what happened, so I still don't know that. I just heard the noise. I don't know exactly what happened.
Well, I think I'm going to go right now then. I'm going to go ahead and move forward to here.
And yeah, I'm going to shoot this one right here. So I'll go ahead and shoot him. He's at mid range, so can't aim if I move. So I just have 8. Oof.
Reliable.
Oh yeah, that's right. So awesome. So 4. Does 4 hit that guy?
Yes.
You
Wait,
muted
which one?
again.
Yeah, you're muted again.
Which one are you shooting at?
This one.
4 is gonna hit him, yes.
Alright. And then so 8
You can
damage.
shift that one as well.
Oh, so
So yeah, they have
yeah, I'll
defensive
shift.
2. Alright, so 1 extra
Yeah, 8
damage.
damage. Yeah.
Alright. 8 damage. Reduce that by 4. He's dead.
And that is my turn.
Cormac moves up, and the Underhivers, they just watch as you move up, and with one shot, drop the cultists that they've been in combat with.
For the Emperor, you should take your men and move this way past the abomination. See if you can flank them from the top.
Nah, man, there's nothing up there. We were keeping that thing in there.
Oh, well that's unfortunate. It's dead now, fortunately.
Aye,
Perhaps
used to
you
be one of
can
our mates.
charge. Send that servitor forward.
Nah, man.
What?
You wanna fight the cultists, that's your deal. We're getting the fuck out of here.
You would run. This is about survival. If you do not kill the cultists, they will chase you and kill you.
It's not my job to kill him. Isn't that why you're here?
This is a tricky situation. You are not bound by the guard.
Fuck no, I'm not. I dodged the
My
draft.
sergeant is too far for me to ask.
Well, there's
I
no
request you
asking.
stay put for
I'm
the
not
time.
going forward. Once we have an opening, we're moving back and getting out of here. By the way that you came, was there any other ways out?
No, they chased us in from that way. I'm afraid the only direction is this way. That's why I suggest you fight.
Well then shit, this is a good position. We're gonna be holding our ground.
Or at least fight from it. For the Emperor.
Whatever, for the Emperor.
I know better than a counteract for the Emperor.
Alright. That was Cormac's turn. Cormac, you're gonna take some returning fire from that guy back there with the auto gun. That's not gonna hit you, I believe.
No, it won't. No, it won't.
Who's next?
Is that top of the round?
That would be me.
Oh no.
Yep.
I'm going to inch my way around here and try and get a peek this door. Trying to
Yeah.
keep my distance from the chaos spawn, even though it's a pile of slag.
He was true to his word. That room is basically just a locked off storage area that they converted into a cell.
I'll be right back. I need to let my cat out.
Yeah, you used to be one of our mates.
He used to be one of your friends.
Yeah. You see, with these warp storms all around, there's a lot of weird things happening to people. Mutations and powers, but sometimes that.
Okay. How much movement did I use there?
You were like right here, right?
And I'm back.
10.
Buck, buck, buck.
How do you do it like that, where you like
Right click. So you hold the left and then you can right click in a spot. No, hold left click while you do it. So yeah. you left click to a spot, then right click, and then you can continue while holding the left.
For me, it's I push Q.
Oh, I think it worked. You can. Oh. It works both ways for me. I can Q and right click to do it.
Oh, I see.
It's really good for planning out a route that's kind of accurate. I'm going to use like combat action to sprint into this little corner here next to Cormac.
Okay.
And I'm going to say to Cormac, very quietly, I sense there may be some, dare I say it, the eyes of the Imperium may be interested.
Eyes of the Imperium? What are you talking about back there?
Mind your business. This is between God.
Well, fuck you. This is my business.
And then bullets are flying overhead, and he's just like sitting there making small talk with you as you're hunkered down.
Perhaps it could wait for a moment longer.
Damn straight it could.
All right. I think it's my turn.
Yep.
I'm not sure what to do. I think I'll probably return fire with one of these guys. Probably just hit that guy right there. Not enough though. Point of shock. Who hasn't gone yet?
It is top of the new round.
All right.
I'm claiming this man.
All right, I'll let Arnhouse get first dibs. I know better than get in the way of a man and his chainsword.
You want me to roll?
What do you mean?
You want me to roll ED?
Oh. No, you don't have to.
Shredded.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
That's a
Yeah,
good
so I
question. Like, I
imagine-
didn't understand what you meant. It's like, oh, I
Yeah.
don't have to.
Yeah.
Arnhouse.
So
Camouflage.
I imagine like he's in the midst of like engaging with this guy, like he just got stabbed, and then my chainsword just like shoots out from beside Richard and into that dude's chest.
Yeah.
Now you're both
Excellent
covered in blood.
camouflage,
You both-
Arnhouse.
You both can't be
Quick,
seen.
Sergeant, you know the tactic.
Of course I do.
I'm already doing like the Native American, like under the eye, 2 fingers dragging it.
Where'd he go?
Richard.
I saw him covering himself in the blood and he disappeared.
Okay, right. You murder that guy. My turn. I think I'm going to enact a retreat from this situation. I don't like my odds here. I'm in
Stay
a
in
bad
tight
spot.
space, please.
Yeah, I'm gonna pull all of my lads back. Has anybody not gone this round?
That was the first one to go.
Yeah.
All
this
right,
is top
everybody
of the new
take your
round.
rounds, and then I'm gonna save my turns for the end of the round. So there was actually a guy here.
As
You can see them. They begin calling out to each other, sounding for a retreat. They're going to enact a fighting retreat against you instead. You see them moving up this way in the hallways.
I won't let you get away that easily. Vengeance for Cadia!
They retreat. We have them on the retreat. See, Underhivers? If only you stick in the fight long enough, you can win.
See, what you learn down here in the hives of Golgotha is that you run away if you want to live.
And what you learn in the Imperial Guard is that you kill the enemy if you want to live.
I hear you don't
Push
last
forward.
too long in the guard.
You must be a veteran.
Now, you're a veteran of the fields, I'm a veteran of the hives. Let's agree to disagree.
Yeah, Richard is going to move up to there, pistol out with his shield as he just raises it and fires. That guy?
You should flee, Guardsman. I don't want to.
And yeah, that definitely hits him.
For 7 points of damage.
Oh, you motherfucker.
Vengeance for Cadia! I will not let any heretics escape my sight!
Do these guys have any special abilities? Question mark.
Dying for death?
No,
Dying?
they really don't. Yeah, they're just fucking
Are they-
fodder. So
They're good at dying?
they are good at dying. He's pissed. He's gonna rise up, shoot at you, complicate,
I approve.
run out of ammo. Click, click, click. That's fucking sad. Alright.
It's funny that you know exactly which one run out of ammo is.
It's 1 through 25. I know that. I think I'm gonna homebrew this complication rules. We'll see. But for now, yeah, he just stands there, click, click, click.
Oh, fuck.
And instead he's
That is
gonna
what you
2,
get.
4, 6, 8, 10, 12. Bye bye. He runs.
I won't let you leave so easily.
Alright. Who's next?
Ingrid, if you're able to get a position on them from this, you have.
Yeah, if I go around and get down, I can get a bead on them.
Maybe from that angle that I just drew, you could probably take out both those dudes, correct?
Jump over there and... I mean, I could melt at that guy.
Oh, it can't hit multiple targets? Like you couldn't shoot and melt through this one and then the extra damage go through that one?
No.
I
That's not in the
could
mechanics.
multi-attack.
Yeah, that's how that would work.
It's
it'd be a
worked
plus
out
two
in
to
the
both.
past.
It has. Remember when you crit on those
Yeah.
fucking dudes?
Yeah, when we went up, when we split the first time. Yep. Let's
That
do
wasn't
that.
really a multi-attack though. That was just a really good crit, which turned into a multi-attack because it was so awesome.
Yeah.
That really should be a melt-a-gun mechanic, though. Like, if you shoot through something and there's, you know, it kills it and there's any extra damage runoff, anything behind it takes
It's
that.
already powerful enough, man.
Okay,
The Meltagun is
multi-attack.
nothing more than like just a heat wave shotgun at this point.
Yeah.
Basically. No, I'm gonna multi-attack.
All right, so that's a +2 to hit them. So 4. Oh.
Ooh.
So roll the other to hit. All right. So you
Still
do
hits.
hit both of them, but go ahead and roll the complication for the first.
Raft to
6.
get rid of the complication.
I'll
Can
allow
you
that.
raft to get rid of a complication?
Because you can re-roll the complication.
I'll allow it.
You could probably.
Alright.
Well, not like you need to shift dice.
No, I like. Yeah, what he just said. I like that idea. Spending wrath to re-roll the failed dice on that roll technically is a good way to do that. So if you want to go ahead and just roll 3, there you go, perfect. So yes, you hit both of them, and they're not gonna survive. There's no point. No point. Don't roll
That's what
it.
they you don't even need
fucking
to
roll
shift.
it. If you
So
roll
I
it, I'm
imagine the
gonna-
dude that ran up here just sees a beam just shoot out in his path and just delete these two guys.
And they scream. It's not quick. You know, like the bad guy here, like he catches him on the leg. It catches him on the leg and it burns through his kneecap. And while he screams, he no longer can support himself with that leg. So he tips over and falls in the melted plasma that's on the ground.
no.
And he just burns to death. How do you like
Yeah.
that?
Like, literally,
Like music to my ears.
melting.
Oh god, my leg! Oh god, no!
Music to
Oh,
my
no.
ears.
Agony that a melter would cause on just a human Like, this is anti-arm. This is meant to melt through tank hulls.
Imagine,
This
yeah.
is anti-Geneva Convention.
When you get hit by that, you hope it's an instant quick death.
Yeah.
If
You
it's
don't
not-
feel it.
If it's
You
not,
you
have to
literally
back
do
out.
not feel it. You do not feel it. You would not feel an impact from a melta. As like, it would just be cold sensation. Whatever it hits is deleted. It's cauterized. All the nerves are dead, and you're dead. You would
Well,
die on impact
Yeah,
from
but
shock.
the shock
that's not
to the
fun.
brain would cause like.
Yeah, the instant shock.
Yeah, that's.
You
not
would
fun.
die on it. You would die from the shock immediately.
All right, let's move on. Thank you,
A
Ingrid.
I'm
melta
gonna be right
just
back.
fucking destroys adamantium.
Good job, Ingrid. You did great.
That's impressive.
My turn. I'm gonna step out. This guy's gonna say, "Fuck you, Richard." Yeah,
You know your name.
Richard.
Keep on trying. Keep on trying.
You, Richard. You're gonna take 9 points of damage.
Am I now?
Yeah.
Uh-huh. I think not. I take 2 points of damage.
Oh,
Congratulations.
okay. So he shoots you, but he's doing like a tactical walk, like he's doing suppressing fire. So he walks and he's gonna fuck off with his buddies down the hall, and you can see him like poking his head out. So yeah, they're
The
tactically
cowards
retreating.
flee.
All right,
I haven't gone, so I
Okay.
shall.
go ahead.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and run forward.
I'll go ahead and reveal this.
Yeah. I'm going to risk a multi-attack myself on these two. Right here.
You could do a salvo action. Spray.
Okay. Yeah, and that would give me 2 on the
It reduces the difficulty of the multi attack by your salvo.
Oh, okay, so the DN it would just be a regular attack then.
More or less, yeah.
Okay, awesome. Yeah, I'll do that. And I roll to hit both still, correct?
You hit.
You can
as many
actually
as you
shoot
can
at all
get.
3.
It increases
I-
by +2 though, so to hit them all it would be 6. You'd roll 3
Yeah,
and
but
you
if
need to hit 6 all times.
he declares the spray shot, it reduces it by 2.
Okay,
So it would mean
4.
that the difficulty would be, it'd be 4
4.
or higher to hit them.
I will do that. I'll risk that because I have a 8 friggin'.
Wow.
Yes.
What?
Yes. Yes.
So
Yes.
2, 4,
Yes.
6.
Yes.
You can shift 4 of those. Wow.
I will shift. all
Holy
4.
shit. Holy
Yeah.
shit.
So that's 5 that's 5 ED right there. Look at that.
Oh
that is
my.
beautiful. That is beautiful.
Gorgeous indeed.
Oh my
That is
god.
fucking
So-
amazing.
Cormac.
You make the God Emperor proud.
Cormac, you get tired of being the punching bag for all these sessions. You round the corner and you can see all of the cultists that have been running down the hallway. Like they're moving in a formation. They have their guns raised. You whip around the corner. The one in front of you.
Like, contact. And
They all turn and raise their guns, but you outdraw them with 3
The
precise
Emperor's
shots.
fury upon you.
Yeah, with 3 precise shots, 3 dead shots straight in their chests. One by one, you drop them in a span of 1 second. And there's just a pool of blood.
I kind of say this and I just, like, give a nod of approval.
Wow.
The Emperor has no tolerance for the heretic.
Vengeance for Cadia.
Okay. Wow. Sorry, I'm just stunned. Anyway, let's carry on. That was
Go way better than the
Cormac's,
train yard.
that was Cormac's godlike turn. So the only survivors of this are gonna be these 2 fuckers back here, who are gonna.
Are you sure about that?
Who's left? Has anybody not gone this round?
No, we've all gone, but that doesn't mean we're not going to stop chasing them down.
You're right.
No.
So yeah, they're gonna get out of here. They're gonna skedaddle. Thanks for coming. And
Cormac will
combat. Wow.
Cormac, after seeing them run, he'll walk back up
Up to Ingrid. It seems that the rest of the heretics have fled the area. I suggest we regroup with the sergeant. He would like to know that these underhivers have no faith in the Emperor and his plans. And also, you had
Yes,
something to
I-
speak
Whoa,
of.
whoa, whoa, whoa. Whoa, whoa, whoa. I think we can leave the fucking commissars out of this. Look, we have no issue with you. Didn't we just help you?
You did, but this is something for my sergeant to handle.
I think we outnumber you. I think you're gonna let us go, or you're gonna keep moving. Either way, leave us alone.
Arnhouse, here's some tweezers. Make your work good.
Which one's
There's just
talking?
that across the hallway as you just hear, here's some tweezers. Make it good.
So now though you see the underhivers, they begin like gathering up and talking among themselves. They're using a dialect because they recognize you as outsiders, so they're talking among themselves in their own language native to their planet, their hive. And they periodically they come and look at you, but they have the servitors just train their vision on them, on you.
Sergeant Muriso, I observed the heretics egressing this direction and then escaping through an additional hatch viewed at the end of this tunnel. The underhivers, they were too easily moved in the direction of fleeing from the combat. I believe they should not go unpunished.
One other thing.
Leaving them here alone with no backup will be punishment enough.
Unpunished.
As you say, sir.
You fucking
One other
oh
thing,
God,
Sergeant.
unbelievable.
And I say to him quietly with my back to the underhivers. They mentioned that the abomination I destroyed was once one of their members. I
This is
believe
true,
there,
Sergeant.
Very
I
well.
believe there may be something further afoot here.
Of course.
What shock do you have
Citizens.
left, Richard?
I took 1 point of shock and 2 wounds in that fight, so.
Okay.
As citizens, what is in the direction of that the heretics fled?
What do you mean? You saw them run down that hallway.
Yes. We need to find our way back into the main complex of the Hive City.
Well, you head further in that way, there's a big chamber. I think there's a stairway leading further down. Sewers lead you further into the hive.
Very well.
Watch yourself, though. I don't like the look of that way.
Well, may the God Emperor protect all of you as you take action in this invasion.
May you leave us alone. God Emperor praise.
So
We have our orders. Squad, pursue the heretics. Regroup with the guard.
As you say, Sergeant. I shall take the point again. And
Excellent.
with that, Cormac will take point. As he's walking, though, he's gonna look at. It was this one. I know it was because he was standing next to me. He's just gonna look at him and then draw his bayonet and then mount it and then take off up the tunnel.
Yep. There we go. As they're walking, Marisso is going to retune to Weirun.
all right.
Just Marisso reporting, sir. We have routed the Chaos Forces and
Marissa,
are making.
I believe. Wait, what's wrong? Murso, come in.
Yes, Commissar.
Murso, I believe I'm making my way close to your location. Continue
Yes,
pushing forward. I will try to link up with you.
Understood, sir. I would also keep an eye on the men. Some of the gangers we encountered have talked about strange mutations amongst the populace.
Yes, we're encountering something similar. This seems that psychers have broken out on this planet in massive numbers without the Black Shift to come pick them up. It's havoc up here. Watch yourselves.
Understood, sir. May the Emperor protect.
No response.
All right. The Commissar should regroup with us soon. Continue pushing forward.
All right.
Yeah, I'll move
Map.
to this corner right here and stop. Oh, okay.
Number 2. Maybe copy your icons would be a good idea, so you can just paste it in. And let me know when everybody's got theirs copied.
I don't think it works like that for us. I'm trying, but
Oh,
won't
it doesn't
me
let you?
copy.
Yeah, it doesn't work like that for us.
Yeah,
All right then.
I can just make another.
There is a way to set a if you
Here, I
set.
can do it actually. I can bring them in.
If you set us up with a default icon or a default token, that's it, on our sheets, and drag it off of there or something, I think that saves all the stuff.
Arnhouse, you just got the lead. My God. Yeah, I should really sit down and learn some more Roll20 stuff, but I've just been busy playing A Dungeon.
There are more important things in life, you know?
Yeah, like AI. Okay, so as you make your way down the tunnel, you eventually come to a dead end with 2 metal rusty doors on either side. It's more like sheet metal than doors. As you come in, you realize that you're in a very old part of the hive. Much of this area is rusted and run down, warped and distorted. Something down here is strange. There's a rippling energy in the air that even non-psychers could feel. And as you move further down the hall, it gets stronger and stronger. And Ingrid, you rolled pretty well, and both Ingrid and Richard, since you had the closest contact with Chaos in this session, as you approach, you start getting headaches. Maybe even one of you gets like a nosebleed as you're walking down the hallway because there's like this constant buildup of pressure in your head as you're moving.
Oh, it seems you have a bit of a nosebleed, Ingrid.
I wipe my hand under my nose. This does not bode well. I wasn't injured.
The stench of chaos is strong.
You feel that, Sergeant. It feels almost like home, in a way,
Yes,
before the fall.
Indeed it does. In different situations, it warmed my heart.
This is not foreboding, or this is for ill foreboding. Illy foreboding.
Warriors of the Emperor do not stand down, however. On-house, breach that door.
I checked to see if it's unlocked.
They are. And as you pop it open, it reveals such.
Proceed carefully.
Alright. Make a... Are you moving stealthily? Or
Yeah.
how are we doing this? Alright, make a stealth check, Arnhouse.
If it's just the same, would I be allowed to as well?
I slip on the blood from my boots.
Arnhouse kind of fucked it up. So,
Okay.
yeah. Good job, Arnhouse. As you're creeping forward, suddenly 2 men whip around the side here, and you can see them pull up their auto guns as you're moving down the hallway. They were expecting you. It's the 2 same guys that ran away. They're back with a
We get
vengeance.
first turn, right?
And start of combat. Since you fucked that up, I'm gonna give them an ambush round. Let's get into it.
You just need to fix up the squares.
Oh, yeah, I just realized. Yeah.
Gotcha. New map.
Ooh.
Oh,
God damn it.
we are the Emperor's chosen.
Yeah,
He
whatever.
immediately whips around the corner. Click.
An old cat and chain trick. Make some noise to make them show themselves.
What you did was you slipped on the blood on the bottom of your boot. You fell. He shot over you.
Yeah.
It's me.
Looney Tunes and 40k. Weapon complications is page 192. I got a 35, which means he drops it. Fucking idiot. Alright, so he rounds the corner, fires a couple shots at you, but as like the recoil just surprises him, and he drops his gun. His other friend isn't that much of an idiot, so he's going to shoot you for 7 points there, Arnhouse.
Alright, take 1 shock.
As the 2 round on you, bullets ping against the wall next to you, Cormac, on the other side of the door. Arnhouse takes a shot, but he's Arnhouse. He just takes it. Like a bullet gets stuck into his chest. His pec muscle absorbs it, like
Just pierce the
Tagoro.
muscle layer.
Fucking Tagoro.
Coming in after you, sir.
Next up,
And,
top of the
I'm-
round.
I guess.
Okay, I'm going in.
Okay, okay.
Alright, so I'm gonna use the run action and then multi-attack.
Please no.
So I'm getting-
Blend 'em, boy.
Can you not?
So it's damage once, attack twice.
Yes.
Ooh, 2. What's the DN I have to beat?
These cultists have a defense of 2.
Let me see how my second attack goes, and I'll see if I want to wrath it.
So you're trying to get a
Ooh.
4 up.
Oh!
Alright, so I'm happy with killing 1 and then engaging the other one just in melee.
Alright, so you crit this one, and then you're gonna move over and engage this one.
Yeah, and then that one I'm just engaging.
That's a little tricky because you said you can't multi-attack
Huh?
the same target, but that was your second roll. It's fine. We'll
What do you
run
mean?
with it.
No, 2 different targets.
I know. It's okay. So, yeah. Roll a 2d6. $53. It's not like it really matters. This guy dead. I just want to know.
What do you do?
53 is overpowering assault. Sends them lurching away. And they just get fucked. So, yeah. You run forward and, like, you swing your chainsword into this guy's side, cutting into him, and then you use the force, and he just goes flying against the wall, like, splutting.
I used the force!
Yup, he just goes splutting against the wall, like, leaving a bloody trail.
I Spartan kick him.
Yeah, he's dead as shit. Alright. That was your turn. This guy is going to actually cry, and then he's going to stab at you with his knife.
Yep.
Four.
My defense is 3.
3. Alright.
Does that hit me?
It does. But he doesn't do any extra damage. It's not even going to penetrate your resilience.
So I counter attack him now.
Alright. I'm sorry, buddy. You did well.
Don't drop
tried.
your weapon next time.
It sucks.
It's all clear. Move up.
What the hell?
Yeah.
I got stuck into.
What is that thing?
Yeah, Cormac will move up to this position right here.
Ingrid, you gonna move up with us?
Yeah. Just move up.
Cormac would like to sneak up to this spot right here to take a peek.
All right, this is what you see.
If we're just going with it, okay. Do I need to roll stealth? Can I?
Considering that Arnhouse just murder raped those guys with a chainsword, no. They're dead as shit, and it was very loud and messy. He literally threw that guy across the hallway.
They just see like one of their buddies fly through the opening.
The torso's cut in half, and he just chucks it. It splits right here as it hits the ground. And
it still has
his
some
legs
death
stay
movements,
here.
and it tries crawling down the hallway towards him.
Yeah, his legs stay here, and his torso rolls to the corner, and he crawls to about here and dies. Okay, cool. All right. Yeah, I'll just go ahead and move to this half cover right here, and I'll start shooting at this one.
God.
Yeah, I'm just gonna aim a shot at him. Well, no, I moved. So, yeah, I'm just gonna shoot at him.
Damn.
And I can shift two.
One,
One.
because there's only
One?
one six.
You can only shift sixes.
Oh, okay. I'm always confused about that. Damn it, son of a bitch. So 7 damage on him.
Which one are you shooting?
This one. Oh shit. Fuck, I hate how I wish the ruler was like a button instead of having to switch between them.
Alright, he's in full cover, but as he tries to pull around and shoot you, you pull around the corner and fire a last shot into his shoulder. He's not going to take well to that, so he's going to return fire on you. You're in full cover, right? Or no, you're in half cover right there. So,
Yeah, so I have it should be 3. So half cover's 1, correct?
yeah, so what's your normal defense?
2, but it's
Alright,
3
so it's
with
3,
half
so
cover.
he hits you. And he's going to do 9 points of damage to you there.
Alright, I would like to... I have a resilience of 8, so I would like to roll determination.
Alright. Alright.
Can't get over the description of the ration packs.
So I managed to take just 1 shock.
Yeah, 1 point of shock. Pathetic. Man, you guys are getting too strong for this shit. Alright, who hasn't gone this round? I believe that's right, right?
Ingrid,
I
and
believe
myself.
Alright,
Yeah,
I think that's everybody. So, top of the round.
Well, oh yeah, they just moved for their round, I guess. I'm kind of confused as well. Didn't they get moved? Or,
Who?
Ingrid and Richard?
Oh, did you guys not go?
No, we did not.
Okay, go ahead.
No.
That's why I asked. Somebody should have said.
That's why I said Ingrid and Richard have not gone.
Well, you know what? Get your ass in the ring, bruh. Let's square up. I got fucking shit to throw at you. Let's go.
I got a shovel.
Ah,
He can move that shit.
square up. Fisticuffs the
Richard
warp
is
spawn.
going to dash across and stand on the body of that poor soul.
He's covering himself with blood. I can't see him.
Yes, he nods at Arnhouse, camouflage, and then he's also going to follow up with
to my eye.
another shot at that poor soul.
Oh god.
I like that.
No shit.
I know you don't, but I do.
Might be okay.
For a total of 8 damage.
All right, it's not okay. Oops. He's become super. All right, you guys are pushing your way through slow and steady. With that, a return fire is going to come back. You killed his buddy, so he's going to shoot at you. Ooh. What's your defense, Richard?
2, plus I'm in full cover
4.
behind the wall.
So he can't shift any of that, unfortunate. So you're going to take 8 points of damage.
I think not. I indeed think not.
Yeah, I need to pull out the bigger guns. Okay. That's my turn. I think Ingrid's up.
Yeah. Is there firing line? I shoulder the melter gun and hoist the las gun.
All of them are within range.
Execute.
Yeah.
It's
4 is gonna hit.
Can I shift that one?
No, they have a defense of 3.
Alright, cool.
Because they're in a half cover. So that'll be 7 damage to him.
Oh,
Drops a
that
2.
was the wrong one, but yeah.
Okay. And now the only 2 left are these 2 back here. So we're gonna that guy's gonna return fire to you, Ingrid, because you shot him. Uh-oh.
Oh dear.
Uh-oh. So... fuck! When I get in the 60s, I'm like, so close. So close.
What's the good ones?
66. I blow off a limb.
Oh.
Yeah. Unspeakable carnage. Uh-oh. A truly grievous strike. The attack is a terrifying display of martial prowess. A geyser of gore erupts from the foe's wound, and ragged remnants of their body are strewn across the battlefield. You suffer 1d3 plus 3 mortal wounds.
Wow.
Holy shit.
Ingrid!
Oh. So, plus, you're in full cover. So,
No, I'm in no cover.
Oh, you are no cover? Alright, well
But
then.
my defense is 3.
I
Is it the attack plus that? Like the crit damage plus the regular
Well,
damage?
her armor is gonna reduce the regular attack damage. But she got the crit is a 1d3 plus 3, and she rolled
And that's
a 3.
added on to regular weapon damage.
Mortal wounds,
Oh, wow.
you can't deal with that. You just take that. So
At least it can't kill her outright, don't worry.
it doesn't kill her outright, but as Ingrid is moving across, you guys are like forming a firing line here. One guy moves up and gets such a good shot on Ingrid that the bullet flies by, and what it does is it actually moves across her neck, right? And it hits her right in the artery. As the bullet flies by, like, you think it might have just nicked her neck, but then suddenly a geyser of blood flies out, and Ingrid starts losing blood at a rapid rate as she drops to the floor. She's dying.
And Cormac will immediately look over and, sir, look back towards.
Is it our turn?
It is your turn.
All right, I'm gonna pull her into cover right here. Can I do that?
Top of the round, yes. Do what you want.
Yeah. So I'm dragging her to right here. So I go up and I drag her back to get behind cover.
That's fine with me.
And then I'm gonna perform Medicae, and she's dying, so I get +2.
Why?
Right.
Because of your... Yeah, I remember.
What's the maximum range on charging?
And so for that, I get to shift, I believe, for something.
It's double. You're just move. You have to move at least double. Or no, I'm sorry. You have to move at least 4 up to double.
So move yourself back here, Ingrid. And then, so for the wounds, it's shift, so it's 1.
So you restore
is
her.
Is special roll for dying or no?
You restore her to 2.
Yep.
You're gonna make it.
And I just started shoving gauze into her spurting neck wound, and then wrap it with a combat wrap.
You're gonna be fine.
Yeah, Ingrid. Arnhouse moves quick enough that you don't lose too much blood, and as he patches you up, by the mercy of the Emperor, you're still alive.
The Emperor still has need of you.
Wound?
Yeah, 2.
You have 2 wounds. Brutal. Oh, you also take a memorable injury as well.
Thank you, on house.
It's not your time yet.
All right. So you guys are still engaged. Cormac, you're in half cover. The guy's gonna shoot at you.
No.
Holy shit.
Oh no, I'm pulling someone else
Oh,
back.
wow.
I'm pulling
Holy
someone
shit,
else
can you
back.
Unspeakable carnage.
fucking
Unspeakable. It's the
not?
same guy.
Can
Oh,
you
no.
fucking not?
Is it the mortal wounds one again?
I demand minimum. Yes.
Oh,
All right. You take 4 mortal wounds plus.
I can stomach that.
Plus 7 damage. So I think your resilience reduces that.
My resilience is 8, so I take
Nothing.
nothing.
You
So
take
and I
4
take
mortal
4.
wounds.
I can stomach that.
And again, this guy now, he's going for headshots. So as he goes, he shoots again, and it misses. It like hits you right under the collarbone, and it penetrates pretty deep in there, and blood starts shooting out because it's too close to your heart.
Can you aim multi-attacks?
No, I don't think you can take combat actions while you multi-attack. I think multi-attack is a combat action.
Okay, I'm just gonna multi-attack these two right now. Yeah, hold on, let me do my,
By the way, I'm just letting you guys know that I probably wouldn't still be holding the melter gun. It'd probably be on the ground.
Just not like strap
probably
your
would have
back.
dragged that back with you.
Yeah.
I thought you said you shouldered the las gun.
No,
Oh yeah, no. So I would have dropped the las gun.
You don't
So the
drop
melter's
it. Don't you
on
wear
that,
like a backpack?
The
I
melter.
would have dragged it too. I'm definitely strong enough to drag her one-handed.
Uh,
You've got Ogren's strength, you can do anything.
Oh, I guess they don't. Okay. Well, it's up to Ingrid. Wherever she dropped her gun is
Yeah,
where she
whatever-
dropped her
yeah.
gun. So she said she dropped
exactly.
it in between you guys.
The
Like, she
las
just
gun's
put it
over
on the
there,
ground and switched to the las gun for long-range combat, but then she got shot, so
Oh.
it was just sitting there.
What skill does the Melta use then?
No,
Ballistics.
I
He has the
swung
melter.
melter
Okay.
and
Oh, okay.
dropped the las.
Oh,
Yeah,
the las.
okay.
The las gun. Okay.
Okay, then I'm multi-attacking these two right here. That'll be a 4 extra.
Plus cover.
The
+2, so you're trying to hit 5 for both.
Alright. Emperor, guide me. You will not fail us here, heretics.
Oh my god.
Oh.
Yes. I can't shift it. I can't shift that one, can I? Can I?
No.
I can shift that 6? No.
You can't shift during multi-attack.
Alright. We don't have any glory, do we?
We have 1 point of glory.
I'll use that if nobody objects.
Go ahead.
Roll your other
Alright.
multi-attack first.
Oh yeah, I forgot.
Wow.
Yes! I can
definitely
shift both of those.
You can definitely shift
I
both
can-
of those.
Yeah, so I'll use.
There's no shifting
Glory.
multi-attacks, though. Gotta remember. It's part of the rules.
Oh wait, so that doesn't matter.
Afraid not.
Well, I'll use the glory then. Alright, so shit, that's on this guy. That's on this guy right here.
You only
So
roll,
he'll
you only
take.
roll damage once.
Okay, so that is 7, 8, 9 damage.
Okay. 9 damage. That's just enough to drop him.
And what about this guy?
He's also dead.
Yes.
None of them can stand up to that.
Vengeance.
The Emperor guides my hand, and I extinguish his foes.
Yeah, so in a
And,
pretty brutal exchange, in about 12 seconds, you guys form up a firing line there in their fortifications, bullets and las fire just firing back and forth in this tight confines hallway. Ingrid gets shot in the neck, blood splurting out everywhere. Cormac gets shot near the heart, so he's losing blood. And then Cormac whips around and just drops the two and bringing the combat to an end quickly. The guy
Oh,
back
there's
here,
still one.
I know, the guy back here, he's holding a position like watching, and when he sees his friends die, he panics. And he's going to try to run away. You can tell he's going to run. which is what he's gonna do. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 13. He's fucking off.
Well, Richard nods towards Arnhouse. Take care of them. I'm gonna move to the end of this hallway.
Yeah, Cormac will just kind of like still with a knee, taking a knee and pulling cover, and he'll slowly just begin collapsing as he's bleeding out. And by the time Arnhouse gets over there, Cormac's like almost in the fetal position, just the Emperor carries me through.
Yes.
Okay, how much shock do you have left, Ingrid?
I have 2 shock left.
Okay, I'm gonna use the shock one on her then.
No, I only have 2 shocks, so I'm full on shock.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna roll to remove some. Or wait, what do you mean?
No, she means she hasn't used any shock. She went straight to mortal wounds. Yeah, she went straight to mortal wounds.
All right, how much?
Have you healed her wounds?
I did. Well, I did the dying test, so I
Right.
haven't. Oh, I see what you mean. Okay, yeah. So I'm gonna roll to heal your wounds then.
You get one of each. Wow.
Oh, nice. So you get 2.
Yeah.
So 2 wounds back. And then how much do you have left, Cormac, of each?
I have a maximum of 4 shock, and I'm at 3 right now. But I would like my wounds back.
All right, so I'll roll for wounds then.
Yeah, please.
1. Or.
No. You didn't get anything. You have to get a DN of 3.
I'm gonna wrath that. I haven't used any wrath yet. Okay. You get 1 back.
Alrighty.
Better than nothing.
Thank you, sir. The Emperor has carried me yet again through another conflict. I feel 1 better, and that will be 1 more heretic dead soon enough. And Cormac will get up and jog up behind fucking Marissa.
Is Ingrid on her feet yet? Because I'm
go
going
back
to need
to her.
that Melta.
And yeah, I'm doing like the one arm around like the back and like helping lead down.
Yeah, I get up and I'm like carrying my las gun now, and
the damaged, broken squad after fighting through so much is pushing their way through the hallways for their final
I
objective.
take her las gun, or I just want using the las gun. I can hold it for you if you'd like. But...
Ingrid, I'm going to need. You're in no position to walk. I'm going to need that Melta.
Of course, sir.
We've got a gun emplacement up ahead.
I hand over the Melta.
And Richard takes it. I'll take good care of it for you.
I hope that Ingrid makes an epic bolter shot while wounded.
Just that one.
The one that wins the session.
I'm so excited. Alright. So, as you're rounding the corner, you're like peering around the corner Scooby-Doo style, and you're talking about this gun emplacement there. You can see some of the cultists are moving around. This chamber is pretty big, an old part of the hive, deep underground. And as you look, you can see that there are a few scattered cultists around, and then around the corner this way, there is some kind of light flashing coming from the hallway.
All right.
So what's the plan? We're not in combat just yet.
Cormac, I'm gonna run ahead, take out that gun emplacement. I'm gonna need you to provide covering fire.
As you say, sir, I am ready and willing.
Arnhouse, keep Ingrid on her feet. Blend anything that gets close.
Got it.
Ready?
Yes, sir.
The Emperor protects.
The Emperor guides, sir.
Very well. And Richard is gonna sling the Melta gun about, run to there, peer around, and he's gonna try to take out that gun emplacement.
Godspeed.
So let me.
Oh, do it.
Ready. Come on, don't fail me now.
Oh. So you do hit it.
I was about to say, why you
It's
sound
all for him.
disappointed,
It's
and then
all
I
for
remember.
him.
It's 2ED.
Oh, you heard my disappointment and thought you missed or something? That was
Yes.
me lamenting.
Lamenting over the death of
I
your
knew I should have
beloved
put another
gun
one up here.
emplacement.
I knew I should have put one up
Chaos
here.
spawn weapon emplacement.
So what's the damage?
It's
16 2ED.
Brutal.
Okay, that's going to be a total of 15 damage with 4 AP. And then
So
it's
six-
Melta as well.
15 minus 6, 9! Yes! 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 I got 1 wound left, baby, and I'm gonna use it. I'm gonna abuse it.
Kill the initiative.
No, don't.
Oh. No.
I can't. I'm not in
Because of
range to steal
Melta,
it.
it's a vehicle or fortification, so 1, 2, and 3 deal 1 point of damage.
Oh,
So it's actually 2 It's actually 1 extra wound than I
Wow.
thought.
Wow. So it is down.
Oh.
Yes. That is amazing. That is amazing.
the
I knew the
Emperor's with
Melta
us.
rule had something to do with the.
Look, Ingrid, look.
I'm going to remember this, Richard.
I hear the sound of the melter going off.
Sir, you might want to be careful. It seems every heretic in this hive knows you.
I hear the machine slagging off, and I'm just like, I turn to Arnhouse and say to him, he's doing the melter proud.
So,
It's glorious.
okay, just to test, I wouldn't have hit you.
Oh.
There. I wouldn't have hit you, so I'm not gonna be mad
Oh,
about
man.
it.
This is terrific.
Not even mad.
That's legitimately the first time I think we've ever seen a 0 in this game.
Yeah.
Yes, that is
With a
that is
7,
terrific.
no less. That's
Yeah.
impressive. So,
He really is.
alright. That's, you see the initiative. This guy, he is gonna just move into full cover and pray for savior. Something just fuck, die. Ah, I can't shift that. I hit you though for 8 points of damage.
8 points.
Yes.
Fantastic. Let's see how many of those I actually end up taking.
None of them. Okay.
Nice.
But hey, you've got me pretty good on that shock though. You
Richard,
might
I
even
will
get me
find-
exhausted again.
That
Thank you
pile,
so much,
that pile of wreckage.
I have seen the planets of 1,000 worlds burning, and yet Richard thwarts me every time.
It's the same dark machine spirit just chasing him.
It's the fucking Omnissiah.
Oh my gosh.
You guys have done terrible
Void
things
Dragon.
to robots. Anyway, that was my turn. Who's next?
I'll go because I have a ranged weapon, and I'm still healthy and mobile in a way. Yeah, I'll go ahead and run to cover behind this barrier, and I will. He moved, but hasn't moved far enough. He's not safe. He's not safe. I'm gonna shoot that cultist. Am I gonna hit that cultist?
Oh, what happened?
I shot this one.
Okay. How much damage?
8.
8.
Yes.
Drops him to 1.
Yeesh. Yes.
But with that, his buddy 2, 4, 6, 8. He's gonna run up here, and I believe that's Mr. Marisso over there. What's the distance to you, Cormac? I mean, I'm gonna shoot Marisso either way, but
I have
Oh
earned.
no.
Oh no.
Decapitation.
I think.
Oh,
I think.
no.
I think not. I think we're down to 1 glory now.
Yeah.
So re-roll that attack roll,
Can
please.
can we
Yes,
double check
yes, we
that?
established that. We established that.
We did that as like a thing. I'm going to look that up right now just to
That
check.
is a house rule. I don't think you
It
can
is a house
actually
rule.
do that.
Oh,
So
okay, I thought it was
I need to
It says
really like
using
double
glory,
check
you
this.
can just either gain bonus dice, deal extra damage, improve a crit, or seize initiative.
Okay.
I'm gonna double check this just for myself to make sure. Glory. Spending glory. You can increase your dice pool, increase the damage done to the damage value, not the ED. Increase the severity of a critical hit, or seize the initiative. It says nothing about.
Maybe house rule have to have like a cost of 2 or 3 glory or something like that.
Yeah, maybe, let's say, if you spend 3 glory, I'll let you force a character to reroll. How's that?
Yeah, that's one more than we have.
Good. So, brutal rupture! You explode in glory, Richard! Die! Die, you motherfucker! 4 damage. 4 mortal wounds, Richard. As this guy runs up to the pillar, he rounds the corner and shoots you. And it's just in this unfortunate way that it penetrates into your leg and hits an artery. So you have to slump up against the pillar and blood starts pouring down your leg.
Yep, 0 HP.
Okay, so as it hits your leg,
Sir! No!
Yep, you tumble over and fall over into a heap as blood pours out your leg. You're forced to like lean up against the pillar, prone.
You shall be avenged, and Cormac will look at this one, even though he didn't do it. I'm going to kill you, and I will not let any of your family survive. None of your heretic kin will make it off this rock.
Oh, okay.
I'm not dead yet.
Ingrid or Arnhouse, you're up.
Save your strength, sir.
Ingrid, I need to go.
Go, man. Do
Uh,
the Emperor proud.
2, 4, 6, 8. I can get to him. So I mean, what? How would you rule this? Like, as far as me running and grabbing him to pull him.
What are you trying? What's your movement? Like, what's the distance?
Well, it's 2, 4, 6, 8, 10.
Here? So 14 to get to him. And then if you want to try to drag him back to here, 20. That's
I
a
don't have
sprint.
20.
Yeah, that would be a sprint, but I would say go ahead and make an athletics check and see if you can do
Finally.
it.
My calling.
Yeah.
For the Emperor!
For sure. You're a big, strong man. He's not very heavy for you. You can run forward, and as auto gunfire,
I throw him over the cover. I like dive over the cover with him.
Yeah, toss him like a sack. Yeah, you throw him over the cover, and as auto gunfire rains over you, you both jump over in an action movie pose, and land behind the cover next to Cormac.
The Emperor still has needs of you.
Ingrid, you're up.
Sir, you inspire me and impress me every time.
Alright,
Alright,
I
I'm
can't heal
done.
him yet.
Yeah, you sprinted for it. Ingrid, you're up.
I'm going to move as quick as I can into this cover and take a shot. Like, basically kneel down, take a shot with my las gun. Can I see this guy here?
Yes. That'll hit. You can shift 1.
Shift 1.
What do you guys say we just do away with that DN of +1 if you're wounded rule?
Sure.
We never use it. I don't like keeping track of it. There's no good way to keep track of it.
Alright.
Unless we make a DN of
Like a
+1.
a wounded macro. That would be a good idea, I guess. I don't know. We'll fuck with it later.
If we don't use it, then
start
the enemies
doing
don't
is-
get it either.
Oh wait, they don't have an icon. I was about to say on the tokens you can give them status effect icons, and they don't have one for numbers. So which you think they would.
No, I think I
Like a
can
plus
make
or a
a.
minus.
I think I'll make a wounded macro, and we'll be using that. That
Okay.
makes more sense to me. I'll make that.
Or make a wounded.
A macro.
Or
It'll be a little button and just say
Yeah.
wounded.
Okay.
Yeah, that'll be good.
Anyway, that's 7 plus, so that's 11 damage.
11 damage. Holy shit.
That
Oh
was
yeah, it
nice.
is.
Max. That's
Okay,
max. That's
dropped.
fucking impressive.
Yep. Last gun, Ingrid moves into the corner. Yeah, like Ingrid, as you're crouched moving into this corner, fucking Arnhouse throws Richard over your head. Like you're crouched there, and Richard goes flying over your head, and then Arnhouse comes lunging over and does a roll. And as he does so, you pop up and headshot that guy back there. Just blow his head out.
Progenum teachers.
Yep, just instantly I wanted to say bullshit shot, but no, you just Scholar Progenium, just pop, dead.
Straight between the eyes.
Damn right.
If it's top of the round, I'll go ahead and
Start it off.
Yep, top of the round.
Sir, I shall avenge you. Ingrid's taken one, but that other shall not be left to escape. And Cormac will go ahead and move to this position, and this guy will be within close range.
Cormac, here's what
So-
you see. Let's switch to something a little more appropriate. Slip into something more comfortable. Cormac, you round the corner and you see something horrible. You see a swirling vortex of energy building up. It's green and shooting off lightning into the walls. The walls around it seem to be melting and shifting, almost bleeding this pus out of the walls. It's horrifying. A smell emanates from that hallway that is enough to almost drive you mad. It's powerful. And in front of it, kneeling there, is a small, scrawny old man. He's got a bushy beard that reaches down to his knees, and he sits there kneeling with his hands raised up. His eyes are shooting out this blue and green lightning, and he is screaming at the top of his lungs, low Gothic words and a chant mixed in with this garbled gibberish and screams.
What manner of heresy is this? This is unacceptable. This cannot be permitted. This must be dealt with. Sir, we need backup. And as Cormac's yelling that back into cover as he's being worked on, I know he's friggin' on his deathbed, but Cormac's gonna still take that shot at this guy right here.
Gotcha.
Kill him. Strike him down in the name of the Emperor.
And I can shift that one. No, I can't. So 8 damage on him.
8 damage? Yeah, it's enough to drop him.
And I believe I have enough movement to shift myself around to that corner.
As you do so, you can see 2 combat servitors are standing guard as this cultist, this unleashed psyker, kneels and chants, and you can hear him screaming, "I can feel it coming! It's coming! It's coming!" Over and over again. The sound gets louder as the power boosts his voice.
I think he needs a melta to the goddamn face. Sounds like good medicine for psychers.
Still in combat, the 2 combat servitors, like one of them notes you moving behind the full cover, but holds its ground because it doesn't really have a clear shot. We're technically out of combat for the moment.
I'm gonna heal Richard.
Yeah, every second
he's
you
dying,
wait,
so-
Cormac, you're just sitting there watching as the portal grows larger, and he just starts screaming and cackling.
Alright, you're
Plague
Father,
come to me.
I'm gonna take a aimed shot at this guy.
you're at 1
Great.
wound, Richard.
I'm gonna.
Lovely.
I would
That's
like
enough
to
for
do
me.
that.
Alright, we're gonna go back into combat then. Top of the round, Cormac's gonna take an aim shot.
B9.
Take
Yes. How can I shift both
You can
of
shift
those
both
sixes?
of those, yes.
shift them. Send it. Nice.
8 damage. Shit. I didn't declare glory beforehand. Fuck that guy.
Alright. So you said 8. He's gonna shift all of that. He reduces 6, shifts 2 to shock. So as you shoot him, an actual green energy barrier appears between the shot. It dampens the shot. It cracks like glass, but there's some kind of psychic energy protecting this man.
I want Cormac's gonna give his squad a bit more time to, because they're gonna have to move further than him, probably to get into position. So he's gonna move up here. Hopefully, it'll shift their attention up that direction, and they won't be looking at this direction as much.
All right.
I look to the, like, in between all of this, I look to the rest of the squad and I just say, guys, whatever happens, get me close, and I pat the bolt pistol at my hip.
Yes.
Cormac, you take
Put
7.
down.
Resilience is 8.
So you take nothing.
Alright.
You take a las gun shot that hits you in the corner of your flak armor. You see it burn off a little portion of it, but it doesn't hit you directly.
And can I like carry Ingrid?
I'll let you do it for half your movement.
I mean, can I do a sprint?
Make an athletics check.
I'm gonna wrath reroll that. My last wrath. 3.
The Lord
That
of
doesn't
Flies,
count, right?
the God of Sickness.
Excuse me?
The one on the reroll doesn't count, right? Because I used
It
wrath.
does not.
I mean,
So
you
7
rolled a
altogether.
1 on both of them. It's fine. Yeah. Where are you trying to go?
I want to carry Ingrid to, like, I want to put her right here to where she's in range of the
So you're gonna put her in.
yeah.
Gonna get
That way
shot.
she has it. That way she has a shot with the bolter, the fateful one shot of the bolt pistol.
Okay. I'm not gonna question the soundness of your tactics. You can do what you want.
All right. So you're up here, Ingrid.
He just
Awesome.
whips the fucking sergeant over the cover, fixes him real
Yep.
quick, grabs Ingrid, hyper accelerates to this, spot, deposits her. That's terrific.
Okay.
Now we should steal the initiative to blast that person.
We
Do
have 2 glory.
glory?
Yeah, I didn't use any, so go. Yeah.
Do it, Ingrid.
Yeah, sure. I'm going to get up, use my last ounces of
For the Emperor.
of energy. I'm going to move. I can't move past him, but I can move to there. I'm in very short range. Or I am in short. What's the bonus for short range?
There is no bonus for short range, and
Yeah,
bolt
you might as well
pistol
stay
just-
where I put you.
No, there is. When you're in short range, you get
short range bonus, you get like +1 to your
you get
accuracy.
+1 to hit. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yep, +1 to hit. Or medium range is.
I should be rolling aims at short range at a +2 then. Oh shit.
Let me see. That's 10 meters. Would I have counted as moving, or could I aim from back here?
You can aim from back
Yeah,
there.
you can, I put you there.
Yeah, you used his turn to do that.
Yeah, I'll just aim from back there.
And
And
there's
pistol
no
brutal.
thing for a bolt.
I believe it's
Round.
brutal.
It's just
It's
brutal.
brutal.
It has
So I
one
get
salvo.
brutal anyway, don't I? Yeah.
Yep.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh,
You could shift both of those.
Yes.
oh yeah.
Brutal.
Use the
So
glory. Use the glory. Use the
Yeah,
glory.
use
Use the glory.
Use the glory.
Alright.
Use a glory for 1 instant damage.
Yeah.
Mhm.
It's 11 base now. And it's brutal. Oh, you did okay.
So
It's
4
So
plus
that's
10.
15.
15. Reduce that by 6. Oh, 9. Roll his determination. 2.
So 7 damage.
Please.
He has
Please,
1
it kills
wound.
him. Oh.
He shifts 2 points to shock, and he takes 7 points of damage there. He had 8 HP. So as he's standing there, Ingrid comes around the corner and pulls the bolt pistol and shoots, and it rips the man's left arm off at the shoulder. The bolt goes in and explodes, and you see him like shudder to the right, and he screams in agony. Plague Father, take the pain away, please, please.
Good shot,
Somebody get up there. Somebody get up there.
Oh, I will.
This combat servitor is gonna walk up and bash Ingrid with a weapon skill of 5. Fuck.
Ooh.
That is my defense, but he...
Weapon complications page.
People can't read. I'll be right back.
23. That's add ammo, reroll.
43. Why am I talking like this?
Oh, sorry. Was I talking like that the whole time? That was weird.
No, you just did.
I didn't change that. That's weird. 43. Weapon malfunction. So as he goes up to try to bash you, these servitors are a piece of shit, by the way. This is the third one that's broken. So he comes up and he's like, beep boop. He's gonna bash the shit out of you. And then he lifts up his servo arms, and then his shoulders get stuck at the joint. He's got his arms up, and he's like trying to bring them down, but they're stuck. So great. Ingrid, you are truly blessed.
You know what? After this, Ingrid's probably going to join the sisters.
That makes so much sense. It's scary.
Yes. Yes.
All right. I believe Richard, you're up.
Yep, Richard moves around to this corner. Draws his bead onto the sorcerer.
Take the shot.
Oh, you could have
Takes
hit
a
him
shot.
from right here for short range.
And you'd have rapid fire for 1 extra AD.
Yep.
Yeah.
So, takes his shot.
Rapid fire through your skull.
Rip.
I'm feeling
Wrath.
Oh, okay.
I haven't spent a single bit of wrath.
Oh, no.
Fuck it, I'm gonna roll my final wrath. Just fuck it.
Oh shit.
Like, what the hell is this?
Yeah.
There we go.
Alright,
There we go. 7. How many of those can I convert? I have 3 of them out of 7.
My last point of ruin here. Again, is it 6 as you shift for shock, or just regular points?
No, it's all
I
I
think any
can't.
point.
Any point? Gotcha.
Yeah.
Seems weird to me.
What the fuck is that? 7 points of
Oh
damage.
my god.
It's not enough. He has a resilience of 8. Oh no, he has a resilience of 6, so 7.
He takes
1
one.
point of damage.
He takes 1 point of damage. Okay, here's his wait, yeah, I just rolled his resilience. So he takes 1 point of shock. He's still up. Last gunfire, not enough. And as this is, I believe, a new round, the portal is going to grow and get larger. And from it, you all hear a terrible voice.
I hear you.
I'm gonna go first.
I'm going to go first.
As this man kneeling there with one arm blown off, covered in wounds, still screaming and chanting. The portal grows louder, and you hear that voice, top of the round.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
Who's trying to go first?
I will. Cormac. Unless, wait, can our Rip and Tear boy get in there?
I can reach him. Yeah.
Yeah, get in there.
Get there.
All right.
Yeah,
So
because you can get both of these fuckers, right?
run. I mean, I'm not the servitor. He'd get an attack on me.
Yeah, but
that's
fine.
What's the defense?
Don't give yourself any DN increases. We want this guy as dead as possible.
Yeah, I need to kill him. So I'm just gonna kill the psyker, and I can't all out because I move, so it's a regular attack. 4?
Wait, is that technically a charge?
Or yeah, I could have charged. Yeah, so does 4 hit him, or should I roll one more dice for a charge?
4 does hit him.
Okay, 4 hits him.
It's
roll one more to see if you can shift it if you charge.
No.
Damn it.
So it's let me make sure it's just my 4. Yep, 4 ED. So 4.
Shred him.
So that is 13 damage.
Shred him.
Gotcha. I'm just doing one thing real quick. Okay, perfect. How much damage was that?
13.
He's dead. Finally.
But was it?
Oh, no.
Was it enough?
It seems that way. When you shoot him finally, you look and you can see the combat servitors are still up. They're still janky. And the portal is unstable. You hit the man, and as he dies, the portal begins shimmering and shaking, and it begins shrinking slowly. But then Arnhouse, as you're sitting there watching, you see a disgusting green hand reach out and grip the edge of the portal as if it was a solid object.
Can I react?
Not yet.
Okay.
Glory right now, dude.
Do I have any good music for this?
We have no glory.
No.
We have no glory at all.
Just the
We
chainsaw.
are so dead. The plagues this thing will bring.
As a plague bearer of Nurgle pulls its way out of the portal, you can see that it's shimmering and shaking. Having killed its summoner during the process, you can see that it wasn't fully complete, but still as it pulls its way out, it looks down at the body and says,
I have heard you. Mortals, come, give me a hug.
Is the portal still closing behind him?
It is, yeah. He pulled his way out and is starting
How
to
big
close
is
behind
this
him.
thing?
Pretty big.
Like the size of an Ogren?
Yeah, I'd say so. Sounds about
Can I
right.
tackle him into the portal?
Oh my goodness. Alright, Monsamard.
Do you realize that that could go very badly for you?
I mean, I think it's gonna go badly either way. I mean, I'm standing right in front of him.
You're right.
Just touching him will give you corruption, probably.
For the Emperor! I'm gonna tackle him to the portal. It's like still closing, right?
Well, okay. Combat starts. Ironhouse goes first. Ironhouse
Athletics?
charges the fucking plague bearer. Make a opposing strength check. Make an opposing
Yes.
weapon skill check.
Ogren boy. Ogren
And
strength
fair warning,
activate.
this thing has a weapon skill of.
Oh my god.
Did you just?
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Ironhouse.
I tried. Oh! What does this mean? What does
Wow.
What does it mean? What does it mean? Arnhouse, you run forward and try to fucking tackle this plague bear back into the
wrestling
portal
him.
from whence it came. Okay, a cloud of fly obscuring it. Okay, that's fine. You charge forward. There is a plague of flies surrounding this plague bear, and it's so thick that you can barely see it when you charge forward. It pulls it up as a shield, but you push your way through and slam into the plague bear. You guys are teetering on the edge of this portal as it's beginning to rapidly shrink and
Hell
close.
with you!
This thing is a demon, so it's flickering and losing its place in reality, but you're struggling there, both of you opposing each other, you not being able to push it in and him not being able to push you off. Stuck. You're like, it's a test of strength.
Like a WWE, like arms are locked.
Yeah, locked up.
Yeah.
This is do or die for Arnhouse. I'll straight up kill you.
Give me the melter.
Can we roll again?
Not yet.
Richard will hand Ingrid the Melta.
Actually, it's the plague bear's turn.
Yeah.
So as he emerges, Arnhouse, you charge into him. You both rolled strength checks. So actually, yes, I will say let's roll again.
Weapon skill or strength?
What
weapon?
Yeah.
What's your weapon?
You told
skill?
him weapon,
Six.
yeah, and then you rolled strength.
No, I rolled 9 because my weapon skill is 9 for a plague bearer.
What? My strength. What's his strength?
4.
My strength is 5.
Well, that doesn't make sense. This thing's stronger than you.
Okay. I'm pretty strong.
I know, but this is a fucking demon.
I know.
bro.
All right, so
Fuck.
weapon skill. What does this mean?
I don't know.
What does this mean?
I don't know. Let's see. He beats you, but he complicates. How does he complicate?
He goes in. I go in with him.
Are you? Yes? Yes?
I go in with him.
I'll take that. Are you sure?
I go in with him.
You
For
go
the
in with
Emperor.
him. The fucking man, the hero, the legend, Arnhouse. As he runs forward, he cuts down the cipher that's open in this portal, and then... Go ahead.
No, I was just reacting.
Oh, yeah, he's pushing himself, and you see him charge up and grab the arms of the plague bearer as it raises up its sword. A swarm of flies is encroaching the area, and Arnhouse and the demon are struggling on the edge of this portal. You guys watch around the corner, all of you wounded, like slumped up against the wall. Arnhouse, you see that you're not going to win. Like, this is not a strength contest that you're ever going to be able to win. So you do the only thing that makes sense to you at that moment. To send the demon back into the warp, you take it back to the warp with you. You throw yourself and the demon with all of your weight back into the portal, and both of you disappears as it shudders and brings to a close. With a forceful explosion, the combat servitors drop. And
Sir. No! Corporal Armhouse!
All that's
Arnhouse,
left
no!
behind, my blank is laying there on the ground. That's it.
Richard takes the blood dripping from his leg, 2 fingers under each eye, and then salutes. He has served well. May the God Emperor's light guide him as he rampages through the warp in his name.
He served well, indeed, sir. The Imperium will be surely missing his service, and the Medicae will never be the same.
A second was all I needed. I would have sent that thing back to the hell it came from. A second was all I needed.
Richard clasps Ingrid's shoulder. He did his duty well. We cannot give up now, for it would make his sacrifice in vain, and we will not disrespect his memory that way.
No, you are right, sir. We should.
We continue on.
I go
In
over
his
and
name.
I pick up the blanket and tie it around my waist.
So, as you guys sit recovering from the battle, looking at the place where Arnhouse had been thrown into the portal with the Plague Bearer, probably saving all of your lives. Eventually, you waited out until Weyrin and a unit of Imperial Guard find you. They question you, they treat your wounds, they look around, they search the area, and Weyrin, when he hears about this, is grim. Well, he was a Catacan, so he was a handful to deal with, but damn if he wasn't a good soldier.
Indeed.
The best of us, sir.
The
He
Emperor knows
filled
what
me with hope.
The Emperor knows what he's done, and he will find him, I believe.
And guide him home, hopefully.
Now then, we must make our way up. I believe there is something awful going on in this hive, Godsman. We must not tarry for long.
Yes, sir.
With that, the Imperial Guard forms and begins climbing their way up Hive Golgotha, battling the way through cultists, abominations, sometimes gangers. What they find in Hive Golgotha as they prepare for the orc onslaught that's approaching, and the implications of the chaos activity on the planet, remains to be seen. For now, there's more to see in Gilead. And that's where we're going to end it, I believe.
Glorious.
A glorious sacrifice.
Rip. 07, my man.
That was something.
I love how how you're just so disappointed that we tore through everything.
I love how you can follow a trail from both maps. How we just progressively annihilated everything moving up the hallways, just like just a trail of annihilation.
I do love that you don't delete the tokens. You draw over them because it kind of gives us a visual representation of the slaughter and carnage we've
I don't
created.
think it wouldn't be the same if I didn't. Like, you're ripping and tearing. 40K is about blood and carnage, right? Right? Yeah.
Indeed it is.
Is there anything I kind of ended it abruptly? Is there anything you guys wanted to do at the end of that session, like RP wise?
The Emperor's butchers will now have a new tradition to honor their fallen hero. They will always open combat by Indian style spreading the blood of their first enemy underneath their eyes to make them harder to see.
It's kind of unsanitary.
Yeah, I like it.
To make them harder to see.
Because Cormac wears the full face plate of the Cadian helmet, he's just gonna still rub it, but like on the faceplate of it, but it'll be beneath the fucking yellows.
Arnhouse, I was gonna make you a Terminator, my man. I was gonna make you a fucking Terminator, and I was also probably gonna use you for bad things.
Technically, he can still be used for bad things. He's rampaging somewhere in the warp.
You can be used for worse things.
Oh,
yeah, he's rampaging somewhere in the warp right now.
He's doom-manning.
I was thinking about it also. I was thinking about it also while we were going through here. You know how regular human guardsmen, they pray for a savior in the form of space marines. Do you think cultists pray for saviors in form of the forms of chaos space marines?
That's who they worship. So of course they're praying to them for miracles. That's what that guy was doing that whole time, you know.
They're like, geez, I sure wish a chaos space marine shows up right now.
You find a psyker
that's more of a highlight than a fucking demon, in my opinion.
More often, I think they pray to chaos for whatever chaos can give them, because there's so much variation in the bullshit that is chaos.
That's true. Very true.
As soon as you said that portal was shrinking, it triggered the action in my mind. Its fate was sealed.
I was going to tell you to get out of the way, and if you couldn't, I was just going to melt you along with the.
I was calculating range for like another spray shot. I was just gonna spray.
A plague bearer rolls 9, so just to show you what one of its sword hits would have done. So 9, that'll hit you.
Oof.
So we'll shift 2 of those, and then 11 plus 2 ED, so 4 ED. 1 damage, so 12 points of damage, and I inflict poison 7 on you. Poison is.
Yeah, so like the moment you touch that plague
You suffer a plus 2 DN to all tests while poisoned. Also inflict damage. Some poisons.
Hell, if that wasn't the most glorious end we could have had, I don't know what was.
Plus, I knew it was the end of like this arc, so that's another reason why I felt more comfortable doing it.
So thank you guys for playing with me so far to the end of chapter 1.
I love it.
That was the introduction arc. That was the first chapter to break us into the game. We're gonna play in Guardsmen and getting used to it. And now I think we've established a brand new badass legend, and now it's time to move on. And
I think playing Guardsman was exactly the right kind of intro because we weren't bullshit powered.
Yeah,
and so we had an appreciation for the kinds of things the system can work for and how to kind of work around our limitations as shitty little guardsmen.
That was my intention. Like when I was first planning this campaign, I'm like, all right, we're gonna start out as guardsmen so they can have a human point of view and not be super powered, space marines who can take wraith cannons to the face.
Yeah, I enjoyed it. I mean, Cormac, every single session, Cormac was kissing death except this one. I used my friggin' diehard trait both of the first 2 sessions, I believe it was, and then because I wasn't in the first 2, I was in the first one and then the third one with Cormac, and I ended up using diehard both times, and friggin' I enjoyed it. It was close every single time.
Yeah, most of the time Ingrid barely got hurt. This time, she got hurt.
You just took one nasty shot.
Yeah, like I was never getting hurt. I was protected by the Emperor, and then this one fucking
you took max damage on a bad crit, like a really bad crit.
That was crazy.
If for some reason, like Ingrid, who said they wrapped the blankie around their waist? Was it Ingrid?
Yeah, me.
If she goes on to join the sisters, it has to be part of her battle armor.
I loved that engagement at the back of the hallway.
Like the sash around it.
Yeah.
Nice.
No, yeah, you can definitely get into the sororitas, I think. I believe that. For sure. I love this combat down here at the hallway where it's just like death hall.
Yeah.
That was fucking great.
Intense. That was intense.
Man.
These characters have been very memorable.
Haven't they?
Yeah. I'm always glad that I ended them like that instead of just living and ending.
Well, it's not over. Listen, no matter what, even if we go to like tier 3, we can always go back. We can play these guardsmen and keep advancing that way. There's nothing stopping us from going back to tier 1 and playing a couple sessions of guardsmen and playing our old characters again if we want to. I encourage that because depending on where we are at the story, it'll be like, what are the guardsmen doing at that moment? Are they doing something important? Like, you could be learning something about the plot and play your badass guardsman again. I encourage it.
And I honestly, with Arnhouse's sacrifice, like, every good arc of a campaign, I believe, should end with a major, like, in most TV series, like the end of a season, the cliffhanger kind of thing, the kind of sacrifice to make that final victory.
Yeah, I see what you mean. That was pretty nice tackling that thing there.
What a legend.
Let alone like the fails that let it happen too. Otherwise, he just would have squished me.
Yeah, 2 ones in a row. So like you spend like a good 30 seconds up there just struggling and wrestling with a fucking plague bearer.
Enough time to drop the blankie. Take the blankie.
throw yourself into a Nurgle portal. That's the last portal I would want to throw myself into. Like,
Yes, it's
so
true.
Nash
Give
would be
me a
pretty
Zinch
bad.
portal any day.
Yeah, Zinj portal would be pretty cool. Not Nurgle. I don't want to be Nurgle. I don't like
I
bugs.
mean, Zinch, you get a lot of mutation.
So Nash, you get a lot of dick. Corn, you fight.
Corn, you just get slaughtered.
That would have been more fitting for our house with a corn portal. But
Yeah, like Corn would have enjoyed having. He would have been like a welcome
he would have
guest.
became a berserker.
Like, so you think blood makes you hard to see, eh? I think we can have a few conversations. Do you like stogies? Oh, you do, right? What's that? Your sword has chainsaw blades on it. Mine does too.
Nurgle, I mean, Arnhouse will be pretty happy with Nurgle, I think.
He survived.
Endless
He survived the
rampage.
jungles of Catchkin, so he's gonna be
Yeah.
down there freaking.
Yeah.
He's
With
doing
the-
he's doing that Congo dance on or the Conga dance in that planet.
I'll be right back a sec.
When we come back, if we come back to the IG, it's gonna be like Richard is modified after an accident. He's part of the Mechanicus now. You've got the sister of battle as Ingrid. You've got Cormac, who's now a space marine.
Yeah, that's what I was about to ask. Like, how are we gonna do this next if we're moving frameworks and stuff? Because I'm trying to bring Cormac upwards.
In
with
4
me.
sessions, we've established everybody's like future.
Yep.
Yeah.
Cormac's gonna be a space marine. Richard's gonna be a tech someone maybe. Ingrid's gonna be sororitas, and Arnhouse is gonna be a plague bear. Great.
Great. Terrific. Can't wait for that reunion.
I hope he comes back.
You know, I keep saying
Maybe
this,
Ingrid can pray the plague away, and then he could just be a bearer.
Ellis, I keep saying this. He's got like a similar plot arc to fucking Yalmar, dude.
No, he's Monsamard. That was a Monsamard all the way.
Yeah, true, straight. Yeah,
That
in our
was
D&D
Monsamard
game,
all the way.
we're playing like 40k fantasy, not 40k fantasy, Warhammer fantasy,
Warhammer Fantasy,
and basically we had a character that got sucked into hell just like this.
I wrote it was a Zinch bird into hell though. It had a spear sticking out of its
Yeah,
neck. I
giant Zinch
hopped up
vulture.
there and I was just like, "Fuck this bird!" Like yanked the spear out and then rode it into the fucking portal. First session.
I love
Not seen
So
again
I'm
for a
reading
year.
some of the archetype texts here, and I love the tech priest Dominus. Behold, I roll tech versus DN13.